Recording.
Red light.
Come on, man.
Red light. Hello? Hey, you. Huh? Yeah, I'm inside.
With great beer and even better conversations. Welcome
Is that
to
Abe?
Mind Hops.
Nice.
The podcast with
Is
more
he here
dad
right now?
jokes than you can
so.
shake an
Wow,
angry fist
perfect.
at.
Sweet Lord, Martha, it's one of those bags again.
Don't step on it, Ted.
It's poop again. I'll get you damn kids for this.
Broadcasting around the world from Ocala, Florida. Here are your hosts, Trenton Summers and Jack Brennan.
All right. Welcome to our year special.
So our goal, we're trying to pull in a bunch of past guests tonight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in fact, I think we're going to have one pop in here any second.
Yeah. That was my camera, I think.
Yeah,
Just picked somebody up
we
on the
have
front door.
all waiting in line over here to the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So we'll see the
The
first
waiting
one
room.
pop any moment.
All
now.
right.
Oh, you want to go ahead and throw that link in the
Yeah.
comments for
Hang
our
on.
people there?
Let's see. Invite link. Get up to 10 people on the screen at once. I'm going to
Starting
drop
off
this.
with the burpee burp.
All right. There's your link,
There we go.
boys.
Come on in. The water's great. Yeah.
Yes.
Beer swimming.
All right. First guest is already walking in. Gonna try
We're
out
gonna
this.
have to widescreen us.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
we're widescreen you.
You.
What's up, man?
Guys, what were we talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Multiple guests.
Lined
We're gonna
up,
have
man.
like 7 or 8 tonight,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the year anniversary right there, man.
So I got this Nitro Pepsi here.
Saw a lot of commercials about that.
Let me see here.
I have never heard of it till Trent.
I just saw it.
Told me
We just
about it.
started selling it. I'm gonna try this out here.
Whoa.
You hear that? I should have put it
That's-
closer to the camera.
That's ASMR if I've ever heard it.
but yeah. Let me pour this shit out for you guys. It's a little foamy.
Alright. I'm gonna pop my squat. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh my God.
Pretty good.
Nice.
I'm
There you
doing
go, Jack. Give
wonders.
Give it a pour. Thank you,
got
sir.
the big. That's a pretty good combo right there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Vanilla
That's
Coke,
it.
vanilla nitro, and
Or
rum.
vanilla Crown Coke Nitro Pepsi.
That's crazy how much of the cup it just took up when I poured it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Abe. By the
Yeah,
way,
thanks for
nice to have
popping
you
in.
back, bro.
Honestly, I was like,
Want to give that a sip real quick? You
That's
already tried this.
no, I've tried that.
Yeah, you weren't a big fan.
I personally don't like it.
I'm not a huge rum guy either. I like to stick with my.
I am,
whiskey.
however, glad
Yeah.
to try out this.
And I'm a heathen. I'm mixing this with a pen.
what the fuck?
What do you got?
There are other better mixing apparatuses, but
Octopus.
Off the what?
I'm a scumbag.
Is it ink?
All right, take a sip of that. Tell
Call
me
it
what you think.
Octatail. Let me try the regular real quick.
I saw a lot of advertisements on that.
Give it a sip, Abe. Tell me what you think.
Slaps.
Yeah,
Does it remind you of like
That's total slap.
probably. You want me to get you a knife or something to swell that up?
I got it.
whoa,
It's different, right?
that's fire.
Oh, I've had it. Yeah, I've got it in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's. I always thought like nitro is like a
Ooh.
gimmicky bullshit, you know. And I was like, it's not gonna taste any different. It's just some bullshit that they say.
The rum.
But it actually does make a difference in the taste.
I like how they say smooth and creamy on the can.
It is
It's very
creamy.
nice.
it
Does
is
have a
really smooth and creamy.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking every guest we have pop in remote.
yeah,
They should pick one of us to take a shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do a smooth and creamy shot.
On their way out, probably. I think
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
What are you drinking, Abe? Get a Modelo.
It's Modelo time.
Nice.
Beep, 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 beep.
Modelo.
I love it.
Not a sponsor. We have no sponsors.
I
No
feel like,
sponsor, but it's
but,
delicious.
We will take any and all sponsors.
I feel like I'm camping with this mug. I love
That's
it.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
It's a little
I think I got that in
morning.
a gift set or something like that. Yeah. If
Every
you,
night
if you
for
read it,
pets.
it says Knob Creek on one side, and then you read the other side.
Oh shit, I can't read, dude.
Yeah, that's
Knob
true.
Creek.
With the,
Work hard, drink whiskey.
yeah.
That's the only time you can
That's
drink
what makes
whiskey.
it makes it acceptable.
There is no enjoying whiskey.
Yeah.
you must be working.
You must be
hard.
working hard to enjoy it.
Yes. You gotta bust ass if you want some.
And that's why I like whiskey.
How you guys doing today? You guys had a good day?
I did.
Yeah, man,
I'm very
I-
very happy we made it to a year on this.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's a
just
lot of
happy.
commitment.
It
dude.
is. I'm
It's
happy I survived another year. Like, that's a congratulatory.
we made it this far, man.
Mhm.
That's sick, man. Like honestly, I don't
It's been
know.
over a year too. Over a year because I think St. Patrick's Day was our second episode.
Yeah.
Like when we did our we
It
did
really
like
was. But
St.
this is like
Patrick's
our
Day.
52nd episode, I think, because
Yeah.
we missed 2
we
weeks
missed a
last
few
year.
weeks. Okay, that
We might
makes
have missed
sense.
3 weeks. No, we missed 2 because you picked up for me 1 week with your brother.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't here.
Yeah.
But so 52 weeks. This whole 52nd episode.
Yeah.
So really,
It's
we're
cool, man.
a little bit past a year. I think it's pretty cool.
I remember us talking about like in our third week because we did some research back then about like most podcasts drop off like before 10 episodes. I think
Something
it was.
like that.
Something
Around,
like that.
They make it about
Yeah.
10 to
Now
15
look at
episodes.
that.
Yeah.
Now look
Yeah.
you
Look at
guys.
us.
Yeah.
Fucking
So,
Joe
you know,
Rogan, basically.
and by that point, you and I were thinking it must just be a commitment issue. Like people don't
Yeah,
get big. And now
yeah.
we're like, wow, we must just suck.
yeah. Now there's no excuse for it. But you know what? We're still gonna
Hey, I'm
go
having
for
a
it.
good time.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're having a good time, man.
Hey man, it's an excuse to drink and hang out. Get to see this guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be seeing you every week otherwise. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't,
Yeah. No,
wouldn't
it's
be hanging
cool.
out as much.
No, it's great. It's great.
Oh, I saw the new Jujutsu Kaisen movie today.
Yeah. How was that?
So have you guys seen the Demon Slayer movie? Well, you don't watch anime that much.
Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
the movie?
Yeah.
I've seen the movie. Yeah.
That movie is like the pinnacle of anime movies.
Yeah,
at the moment. Jujutsu Kaisen somehow beat it in opening weekend, but I don't think it was nearly as good. I think it was a good movie, but topping Demon Slayer is a fucking monumental.
So
feat.
I'm guessing it fell in the series somewhere, right? Was it part of
It's
the
a prequel.
storyline?
It's a
Or-
prequel.
That's a prequel. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea though, because then it's like you don't have to be invested. You can just
It is a good idea, but Demon Slayer, which had like main story elements to it, did much better
Yeah.
than this did.
I can see why that would be more successful, putting it part of the main storyline.
yeah,
But
You're kind of
I
forced to
actually
see it.
appreciate a movie to do it like away from the series. You know, like
Mhm.
maybe a side
Like a
story or
spin-off.
something like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be better.
Makes sense.
Just for people that are not invested, you can bring a friend and be like, "Yeah, you don't have to watch this."
I see
You
what
can-
you're saying. It does feel like a little bit of a cash grab whenever they make it
Yeah.
main story stuff.
Yeah.
That's like
Like
how-
DLC.
how-
Hey,
exactly.
DLC. Yeah.
Well, some DLC, it's
Movie
just
DLC.
here's a goofy gun you can have. It's a
Right,
paid DLC. But then some DLC is
But
like, oh, this is the most broken gun of the game, and you have to
Right,
buy it if
right.
you want to have
But to
any
be-
chance of winning.
But to be
Rough.
fair, didn't they basically the series ended up you didn't have to watch the movie. They did the movie as well throughout the series.
They did 7 episodes
So-
of the movie, and they
Yeah.
added an extra original content episode.
So you didn't really have to watch the movie.
No.
It
And
basically
I
did the
love
movie
that.
twice.
A lot of people were really upset that they had to wait 7 weeks to get
Yeah.
original content,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
You're
this
still
is for
getting
people
it.
who are going to watch the anime straight through. You know,
Right.
people that aren't going to stop and watch the movie or don't even know that the movie is part of the story.
Yeah.
What is this for? What
Demon
kind of-
Slayer.
Demon
Okay,
Slayer,
this is
yeah.
like okay.
So they made the movie
So
first.
it's kind
Demon
of like
Slayer
a double
DLC.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's kind of like a double cash grab a little bit. It's like, yeah, you can watch the movie or we'll do it through the TV series, but not, I mean,
I don't
not
see
really.
how that's a double cash grab because if
Is
you
it
just have Funimation,
You're kind
you're
of
going to have
reusing
Funimation
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
But it's not really reusing it because now you're just giving people the option to just watch the show straight through and not have to know there's a movie. In my opinion, I think they made a good choice.
What do you
there.
think? Like, what? I'm not huge on anime, but I know there's certain animes that will like use filler where they'll reuse scenes. What do you think's the
Man.
most notorious show like for that?
Oh, bro!
Like just reusing, like they'll be like,
Dragon Ball Z.
recap, like a whole yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is really good about showing like the whole episode, the recap of the episode before,
I got
or you know,
a bit of a long-winded answer on this one.
okay,
So Naruto is the most egregious by far. They have
Okay.
the most filler.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
One Piece, however,
I was about to say it.
does not have that as much filler episodes,
right,
but they have episodes where someone throws a punch and that's like the
The whole
entire 30
episode.
minutes. And I'm like,
yeah,
like, does that count as filler? You know,
yeah,
because it is part of the main. It's the main villain that needs to go down. But it's literally just
Yeah.
30 minutes of this guy being angry.
yeah.
It's like a summary, but like you like
Yeah.
add a lot more words they need.
I think yeah, I think DBZ.
the word count.
yeah. It's like you're in high school, like you gotta get the parent like a 500 word essay, and you're just fucking
You're
double
like,
spacing
and,
it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the and when you and then
Yeah.
you wake up and you tried so hard and
Mhm.
and when you're hard and then you
Yeah,
Did you wake up?
I think DBZ
Hold up.
DBZ is really bad for that. But I, growing up, when I would watch it on like Toonami on Adult
Oh my
Swim.
God,
Yeah.
Toonami.
So like the recaps are important for me because I would watch random episodes and not know what's going on. But then I realized even then I'm like, this whole episode is just a recap of the episode before. You know, like 80% of it is. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm caught up, but nothing else seems to have happened in this episode but a recap.
Yeah, really though.
But
My goodness.
So the anime movie. I'm sorry for cutting.
No,
you off,
you're
but
good.
like the anime movie, is that after this last season that came out?
Jujutsu?
Yeah.
No, it's a prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel to the whole.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
entire series.
So that's what I was talking about. Like, I like that you probably could just jump into that, not be.
Yeah,
You could
just watch
could
the
figure it
movie,
out.
I mean, it would be much better. to
You
know the
understand a
story.
little bit more what's going on.
A lot of the
yeah.
characters are the same.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. Is it
Interesting.
like just about the academy itself, or like him, like the main character?
The main character's not in it
Okay.
at all.
Not at all. It's just the academy.
There's not a single scene.
So it's just straight.
So you know the third years with
Yeah.
the panda and Miko and the guy who talks. He says salmon all the time, so he doesn't hurt people.
Yeah.
salmon.
The guy, he has the
Yeah.
talking curses, and he doesn't actually say like regular words. He talks in like rice ball.
Toxic rice.
What's going on right now? What are
So
you talking
okay,
about?
so this character, the whole show's about like cursed energy and stuff.
That's what we're gonna do with the podcast. We're gonna have a
Just
third guest that
talking
just
code.
talks in
Just
salmon
talking
and rice
rice
balls.
No, but the guy,
Nice
if
language.
he says something, he could really hurt somebody.
Mhm.
Because he
Oh,
talks-
that's his power.
That's his power.
Oh,
He
okay.
talks in cursed
But
energy.
but the thing is, nowadays you say most things that hurts people's feelings.
Yeah, you're
It hurts
right.
everybody.
Words
so-
carry a lot more weight,
Yeah.
don't they?
I identify as a female. What are you talking about?
But they're all
That's
third
great.
years, and in the movie they're first years.
Okay.
It takes place, I think, 2 or 3 years beforehand.
So it's like a Harry Potter situation, but like how they always like the new. There's a Harry Potter game coming out.
Yeah.
And apparently
Hogwarts
it
Legacy.
takes place like
Oh, it takes
before
place in, like
any of most of the characters
no,
you
no,
know
no,
of.
it's
Like
it's,
before
no,
Voldemort, shit like that.
that's way before. This is only like 2 or 3 years before. It has a lot of the same.
Yeah, but
characters.
I see what you're saying, but I'm just saying like it both take place before the main.
That's what a
Sorry,
prequel
Lynn.
is.
Yes,
That's what a prequel is.
but I know, but you're saying this takes place way before, but that's what a prequel is. It takes place
Harry
before.
Potter takes place way before. This takes
Yeah.
place like 2 or 3 years.
But they
before.
both. My point is, they both
But the
take
Harry
place
Potter
before. Yeah, so there's a lot of
That's what
characters.
a prequel
He's
is.
talking to
We
rice.
already
Exactly,
established that-
exactly. Why are you arguing with me right now?
I'm
I was
not
saying-
saying the same
We already
We're saying the
established that it was a
same
prequel. Why'd you bring it back up?
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to connect that this game that's coming
Were
out.
you trying to
is a
segue
prequel
into
as
another
well.
topic?
We could, yeah, sure.
So my point was what you were saying there is none of the characters are the same in the Harry Potter game.
There are, I'm sure there are characters.
There's a couple
There's
ghost
ghosts and
characters.
shit. Yes.
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 Like 3. In the movie, they're all like the same characters.
But you said the main character's not even in the movie.
The main characters.
so they're
so just
not all
because-
the same characters.
You guys remember
Just
that?
because he's admitted doesn't mean that they're not all.
Hey,
like,
you want to do
characters
the peanut
pre-existing.
challenge right now?
No,
We have-
I don't.
Hey, Abe was here last time. We
You're
did
making
spicy
terrible points.
thing. I'm saying we should. I got a new spicy challenge.
Oh my god, dude.
It's a year long thing here.
Jesus.
Should we do it?
The nuts.
Like
Do it.
eat one nut each by the end of the episode before Abe leaves.
That sounds great.
We'll eat one nut.
Think about it.
Did you guys remember about that perverted girl that was in the boys' bathroom in Harry Potter? Remember that?
By the way,
Moaning Myrtle.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god, dude, why?
hey, we
Why was that?
got Garrett in the green room. Just so you know, we got him on standby.
Just Garrett.
Garrett,
Should we
just
pop him
Garrett
in?
right now. We can,
Sure.
sure.
We already finished.
I feel like Garrett would be great to participate in this conversation.
We finished the anime chat. So
We can, yeah.
I'm just.
So you want me to drop him in?
Yeah. Bring him in.
Oh yeah.
Garrett, thanks for joining us.
I love the picture.
Yeah, man, for
Hello.
sure.
What's up,
Yeah.
guys?
What's up? Thanks for joining us, man. I might kind of just dropped you in willy nilly, but we're streaming right now. We're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that what
Yeah,
you,
the new
movie?
Jujutsu Kaisen movie, Jujutsu Zero.
Have you seen that, Garrett?
I haven't seen the movie, but I'm familiar with what the. I know the plot.
Gotcha. Yeah, we were just talking about how prequels are cool. I think prequels are good for like movies, especially like an anime, because you don't have to be invested in the main series, like with Demon Slayer. How you had to, it's kind of like in the middle of the show. You know what I mean? Whereas with like a prequel, you can bring a friend and be like, yeah, you can kind of explain some stuff and be like, you don't really have to be super invested in that, but.
Would you say the Star Wars prequels were like that's very necessary for the whole thing, right?
I don't think so.
Do you think it's
because
not necessary
I
at
feel like
all? Do you think for the Skywalker, like
yeah, I think there are certain elements to it, but the Star Wars movies they're so far apart
It
from.
is.
I feel like you could just jump into it and be like, yeah, I think you'd be less disappointed, honestly.
Oh, for
I
sure.
feel like you'd appreciate
1,
it
2,
more.
and 3 was like so.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think we've talked about this before. I've
Yeah.
not been a fan of the
Oh,
prequels.
man.
I think if I didn't know the original content, maybe I wouldn't be so disappointed. But that's just me personally.
I think they overballed on the CGI.
Wait, you're talking about the prequels, not the new Disney movies, right?
No.
No, the sequels are trash.
Yeah, sequels.
sequels,
So
okay,
bad. Yeah.
Um,
I'm talking about like 1, 2,
yeah,
and 3.
yeah.
where,
I
like,
see what you're saying.
It was
Yeah,
like a slow pickup, and the
Yeah.
third was like the
yeah. I
it
think
was
there,
tippy top.
I
at
think
the
there's
end of the
stuff
movie.
there that you would, if you watch the originals, you'd be like, I appreciate certain things, but then you also be disappointed in some things. But
Sequels
I think
are
you could. I think you could just jump into the. I think a lot of kids, like when it came out, weren't super familiar. They probably knew of
Yeah.
Star Wars, but didn't know
The
much about
you mean
it.
the prequels?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think a lot of like the diehard fans were kind of disappointed.
yeah,
for sure.
I
They
think they were
definitely
like, I think they
were.
were looking for disappointment though when they came out.
yeah,
I feel like when someone
that-
touches your sanctified thing that you
Yeah.
love,
yeah,
like if someone were to go at Zelda and fuck that up, I'd be really pissed off.
But there's certain things like you see Anakin, and you're like, that guy's gonna be. That's
The best.
Darth Vader. yeah.
that little kid's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Later on, he
It's super
kills all the
annoying.
kids.
Yeah. But
All right, Garrett, Mr. Sir, we were trying to do a Q&A type thing. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
have a question, go ahead and shoot it at us, and we'll have to answer it.
Any question? Oh, you guys
Any
should have
question.
for this more. I want to go back to Star Wars. I want to go back
Yeah,
to
ask us a Star Wars
question.
we could talk Star Wars all day
do
if
it.
you want. It's
All
up to
right,
man.
if you guys had to get rid of, well, we'll just say the original trilogy, you guys wouldn't
Mhm.
be able to get rid of. But if you had to get rid of one, would you do the prequels or the sequels? I think we kind of. I personally would say the
sequels.
sequels. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sequels.
there's no question.
For sure.
They're the easiest.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it really wouldn't affect the story much at all, and
No.
they're bad.
It
It's
would just-
literally.
it would
It's literally
increase-
the Indiana Jones thing, where like if
Yeah,
if the sequels didn't exist, the Star Wars story is exactly the same. Just
Yeah.
like
It
get rid of
would
it.
improve. Actually, it would improve like
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
original. It would be
Exactly.
less tainted.
I think Disney should take the step before us and just get rid of them themselves.
Yeah,
It was so try hard.
retry.
Oh my god.
Just do a reboot.
I'm trying to
You're right.
figure out like why, like, I think standalone. If no other Star Wars like movies existed and they just released the sequels as a trilogy, it would
Mhm.
be like a mediocre like science fiction movie,
I
like
agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jupiter
It
Ascending or
wouldn't grab
something.
you like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be just like something that like Disney put a bunch of money into. Now
Yeah,
they have like the entire portion of Disney World that's like dedicated to like Star Wars, and you
Yeah.
have all this other stuff that's, like highly influenced by the sequels. So
Mhm.
unfortunately,
agree
they're not going
100%.
anywhere.
Initially, when Abe said that, for some reason, I thought the sequels rather than the prequels, and that was
I
my
would rather
answer.
keep the
That you'd be
prequels for
less
sure.
disappointed if you didn't know about that this
Mhm.
was connected to another series.
Agreed.
I
Yeah.
think it would be less egregious for sure.
Are you guys
I
ready
still
for
think it would
Obi-Wan?
be. It'd be a lot more forgettable to me. Like it'd just be, it's okay movie series, but like,
Yeah,
you
it'd
know,
be like the Star Trek like reboot thing with J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Like it would have been like, that's really good. I like that movie. It was really
Yeah.
interesting. And then you I
not
forget
really
the
good.
plot.
I wouldn't use those words, but
Yeah, no.
I would say it's Disney.
We're
Okay.
comparing like the new Star Wars to
Mhm.
old
Mhm.
Star Wars too, so I think that really taints our opinion on it. Like
Yeah,
as far as just like a normal movie goes, it's a AAA blockbuster. Like it's
It's like,
made
yeah,
by
they
a
put
big company.
money into this.
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
money movie. It's
Yeah,
not great. It's not terrible.
It's pretty
Yeah.
clean for like it's big for like movies that we're used to, but compared to like Star Wars, it's,
Yeah.
it's very
Terrible.
small.
Yeah, multi-billion-dollar corporate or franchise. You know,
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
agreed.
got to do a little better.
Agreed. Yeah.
Are you guys hyped for the Obi-Wan movie coming out?
The show, yeah.
the show. Yeah. My bad.
I'm excited for that.
I'm
Yes.
not sure. I don't know much about it.
I have not
Yeah.
watched Book of Boba Fett yet, but I will be eventually, and I will definitely watch Obi-Wan.
What do you think about it, Garrett? You excited?
I have not been keeping up with the auxiliary series, and I feel really bad about that. But
should.
Obi-Wan with the, yeah, no, I do feel bad. With the auxiliary character, or with Obi-Wan's original actor coming back, and like
Oh my
hoping
god.
that keeps like, because all the actors in the prequels, the fault's given to like the prequels for what they're wrong, like what they did wrong.
Mhm.
All the actors loved being on set. Like there are, besides Jar Jar Binks' actor and Anakin's actor, they had a
Yeah.
great
Yeah, yeah.
experience.
They
Um,
hated it.
Wait, Hayden Christensen didn't have a good time.
No, he did.
no.
He's
His
talking
kid,
about the
the
original
kid.
Anakin, the kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
the kid got,
yeah.
apparently the kid got like lambasted.
Oh, yes.
Saying, like, hey, let's not bully like
There's-
child actors. Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the kid from Signs. Remember the guy that was in Signs?
I don't think I ever saw Signs.
He was a kid actor, and he almost had a very bad experience. What the fuck?
Almost had a bad.
No,
he put one foot in the
he-
closet with his uncle.
He was. It might be the same guy actually. But like he goes to conventions and stuff, and it's just like, fuck this. Like everyone shits on him, and I gotta look him up now.
Why would he go to
Keep
the
talking.
conventions? He would just go to the
Signs.
conventions that people would just talk shit to him.
Yeah, like he went out.
doing this for money.
He went out of acting. No, not Signs. The Fifth Element.
I've definitely never
Oh,
seen
Yes,
okay.
yes. The kid's like, I see dead people. Not Fifth Element.
That's
What
not-
the
that's
fuck?
the- that's
The
the
Sixth
Sixth
Sense.
Sense.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
Sixth
said.
Sense.
I was like, that's a different movie.
Dude, listen. I've been drinking
Nitro
some.
Pepsi.
I've been drinking this Nitro Pepsi
Not the Sixth Sense, the Magnificent
since like
Seven.
2 p.m.
The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight's so good. Oh my god.
I don't know if you see this handle of Crown. You see the volume of it.
That's rough.
Yeah. What's his name? Here, let me look him up. Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
the
know
same
that.
guy that played Anakin? I don't know if it is or not.
I
but
don't think
I have
that
no
is.
No. But anyway, he had a bad experience as a child actor where people like treat him like shit, and he's just like,
How
fuck.
do you treat a child like shit?
I don't know. Like he went to conventions and people were disappointed.
Come on, get he's at the snack table on set, and one of the adults walks him the fuck out of the way, just like breaks his knee and kicks him.
Just bullying a little kid on set.
Like cheese
Yeah.
and crackers.
So I was just reading. What's his name? Lloyd. His last name's Lloyd. Jake Matthew Lloyd is his name.
Mhm.
He retired in 2001 because of bullying at school.
Yeah.
And harassment of like
I
the
think he had a
fans.
similar. I think Haley Joel had a similar
Some
situation.
kid walks
Just
him, pushes him. What do you think you are, a fucking movie star, you millionaire?
It's because people didn't like Anakin's origin story. They were like,
Yeah.
prequel plot is trash. You're
He's
trash.
made
You
by.
should, the prequel's
Mhm.
bad. You should feel bad.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. He's in a bad spot.
How dare
know?
you write the movie?
Yeah, he's
How
a
dare you
child
ruin this
actor. He's a
character,
preteen.
you piece of shit.
If
like
you would have
12.
acted better, the movie would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't realize it's like the directors and the writers and everyone else who
Completely.
ruined it, not the fucking kid that stepped in,
The kid that was hired.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna bully a kid, bully the kid who's like, he's like, Master Anakin, what are we gonna do? Like that. That was the weakest performance by far. If you're gonna bully a kid.
Let's find this kid. Let's bully him.
Bully the kids that were hitting devious licks and stealing toilets out of the bathroom.
Mhm.
Bully
Oh,
those
Jesus
kids.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, bully those kids.
Dude, I'm so glad I wasn't in high school for that trend.
I would be so pissed. I was like, "Where's my toilet paper?"
For real. I go to the bathroom and like all the stalls were gone. It's just toilets in the middle of the floor.
Wash your hands.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're going back to medieval times.
What we are lucky about is that they're never gonna bring Jar Jar Binks back because
Thank God.
well,
What?
because they can't get the actor back because he was driven to the point of suicide. How much he was bullied for
Wait,
Jar
did
Jar
he
Binks.
commit
He didn't
suicide?
commit suicide. No, he's still alive.
Okay.
But he was like right there.
You know what?
Yeah.
The whole theory about him being the Sith Lord, that would have salvaged
That would've been
everything.
amazing.
Yeah,
that would have
for
been
real.
so great.
They
They
should have had that in
actually,
the sequels instead of Palpatine.
yeah, if they had made,
Ray,
yes,
Ray
that
was,
would.
Ray was
Dude.
Jar Jar Binks' daughter with a bunch of plastic
Listen.
surgery.
I'm not even shitting you. If Jar Jar had been the secret Sith Lord in the sequels, I would have been like
So committed.
blown away. I'm like, that's amazing. Like, I forgive everything that they did in the prequels.
He
You
did do a
know?
lot of forceful things though, like
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Just
He did.
dodging fucking. You look at the clips. He's like
destroying
accidentally
a lot of
dodging
droids.
bullets and like the scene with the droid attached to his hip, and he's like shooting everything, flipping around. Like
There's like a good 2-hour long
Yeah.
video on YouTube about talking about
I've
it.
Seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, that would be incredible. I really wish they had done something with that. That would have been.
Yeah, I don't know if I can
Perfect.
share this with you, but the actor of Jar Jar Binks shared a tweet, and it was basically him being like, he's talking about how like 20 years next year he's like been facing media backlash because of like Jar Jar Binks, and then he posted a photo with his like son, and it says, "This is the place where I almost ended my life," and it's like it is a very weird tweet.
Jesus.
It obviously has like
That's
repercussions of
And
online
it's-
bullying.
It's
Oh,
him and
like-
his son standing on the cliff, and his hand is like ominously on the son's back.
It's not a it's very interesting.
He's like
I don't-
flipping around like Jar Jar Binks. His son attached to him, like ragdoll style.
Probably share my screen and just show you guys. Yeah, it's very,
so
very interesting article.
That's,
Um,
that is kind of sad, but
it's horrible. Don't bully
Understandable.
children. Don't bully
Nobody
actors.
saw his face though. I don't get it.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why is he so pissed?
How do they know?
Yeah. I honestly
because
wouldn't know what he is.
If someone stops in the middle of like the street, looks at him.
George?
I know you from
It's like, wait,
somewhere.
what'd you say?
Like,
Yeah,
You
wait,
sound familiar.
put your arms behind your back like this.
Let's do a backflip. What?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's lucky that he's not recognizable, but it's the hardcore fans that know him.
Yeah,
So they're like, yeah, it's pretty
that's
bad.
wild.
There's
Kinda
no
like-
hardcore fans.
Did you guys
Star
ever?
Wars.
Prequels.
So,
Oh, for sure not. Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys go to like the Comic Cons and stuff they have in town or like down in Orlando. They
I've been before. Yeah.
it's very interesting because they're like, oh, the voice actor's gonna be there, and then you get there and you don't recognize the voice actor.
Yeah, no.
Like
you
of
know,
like
yeah.
your like anime and stuff, and you're just kind of
Yeah.
like, who's this guy? And so it's probably like him. He just would show up at Comic Cons and be like, oh, what do you do? And he's like, I voice Jar Jar Binks, and they're just like, go. They like
But,
throw a
like,
tomato.
To be fair, he's like putting himself out there at that point. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's going out of his way to be like, hey, this is what's, it's what I'm known for. It's like, why would you do that?
He's trying to swing into that fame.
Trying to make the $20 a signature or whatever,
For George.
yeah.
For Jar Jar.
20 signature for Jar Jar seems about right.
It's terrible.
I went to one Comic-Con panel, and the guy who was there, he was like an ex-Power Ranger or something. And they had about 5 minutes of content to talk about. And then it was just like, you guys have any like questions for me? And they're trying to like hype it up. And then no one had any questions because who the fuck has a question about the Power Rangers?
that's awesome.
So we just sat there in silence staring at this guy in the panel. Like, I thought this was like your time to shine. Don't you have some shit doing? Like, is there a new Power Rangers movie coming out? Come on, do the Zord thing, dude.
Yeah. You actually expected him to like jump into a giant robot. and, like,
Yeah, it was the most awkward 20 minutes of my life. And
That's awesome.
no, we just kind of, and they had a guy there who was supposed to like help kind of like mediate it, and he was supposed to keep like the hype and excitement going, and he wasn't it. Like, this is at a point where me and Trent have been doing podcasts for probably about 4 or 5 weeks, and I was like, me and Trent could carry this shit better than this. I'm like, we aren't even pros.
Yeah.
Dude, didn't one of the Power Rangers actually kill somebody?
I don't know.
I
I know
think
one
so.
became a porn
I
star.
think so.
I
yeah.
swear, I think it was like
The Blue
White
Ranger or
or
something?
like something like that. I remember.
What?
Yeah.
Power Ranger
Let's look it up.
murder.
I think it's the Blue Ranger.
I
The
swear, it's
nerdy
White.
one.
I put money on White Ranger.
The White Ranger. Oh, so the Green Ranger as well. He was the Green
He
Ranger.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the long hair.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Tommy,
thinking about.
I think.
Tommy.
Ricardo Medina.
God, I hope it's not the Green Ranger. He was
Known
my hero.
for Power Rangers Bald Force. Did one of the Power Rangers commit suicide?
That was the blue one. He was gay. I think.
No, he played the Red Ranger.
Oof.
But the Blue Ranger was gay, right? Can we look? Can we verify
Can we
this?
Can we figure this out?
I think he was. No, seriously. I think he was gay.
Former Power Ranger actor convicted of triple murder.
With
Yeah,
a
he's
sword or
beast.
something, right? Didn't he like?
That's him. That's him.
Skylar DeLeon.
That's the one, dude.
Wait,
The White Ranger, bro.
is it the white?
Yeah,
A
it's
former
the-
child actor who
No
had
way.
a non-speaking role on TV's Mighty Morphin Power. He had a non-speaking role. Was convicted in Orange County, California. I thought it was in Florida for a second because we have Orange County,
Yeah.
California courtroom Monday of 3 counts of first
This
degree murder.
Monday?
Who is this?
No, 2008.
The name of him? What's his name?
DeLeon.
Okay.
Are we sure that he was the Green Ranger?
DeLeon.
Yes.
I don't know what Ranger he is.
Let me see.
Now I know that the Blue Ranger. I think he committed suicide because he was gay. The guy with the glasses. Look that up.
I'm looking up like David Yost is like one of the Blue Rangers, but he was like a survivor of gay conversion
Yeah.
therapy.
He got bullied and stuff.
Yeah, that
So-
was
So maybe he did
David
commit
Yost.
suicide.
Yeah.
It's Ricardo Medina who pled guilty to killing his roommate with a sword. Ricardo Medina. So one of the Power Rangers. The
I mean, that's
first guy
pretty
was-
metal, but like don't kill people with swords. But like they're gonna do it.
It's like the way to do it.
Sword.
He was the only one that was actually a Power Ranger. The other guy had a non-speaking role.
The Zord sword.
That's like so committed right there.
He
Like, he stole a sword out.
He stole it from the set.
It was a prop. How can you kill someone with a prop sword? That's props to that.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I'm trying to bring up this.
Dude.
clip here.
We're gonna do a joking contest.
All right. Can you grab me a natural light from the fridge then, please?
Oh, I don't think is it like the same quantity?
It's
Of
12
liquid
ounces.
fluid?
It's probably more than what you got.
No way.
Modelo's are small, man. You're crazy. You got 12
Isn't-
ounces.
Why?
I didn't say anything about David Yost dying.
It's the same?
I don't see his
He
I
didn't.
don't see a death date. But that's
So he
on
didn't
the,
die. The guy that
well,
got bullied.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
checking. It doesn't have a death date on his wiki, so
I could have swore that he got bullied and he was gay, and that like that's what caused him to commit suicide.
Trent, are you gonna chug with us?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually trying to bring up this video from ET.
I have some more natural lights if you would
But-
like to chug a natural light.
Yeah, I'll
Still-
check a natural light.
Still alive, I'm pretty sure.
The natty boy.
All right, good.
AT better still be alive. He was our first guest.
It's a private video, and I'm having issues. Like, Making it
That's
work.
because it's private. It's only for our eyes, Trenton.
I know
He made that for us.
he did, but I can't get it to get it to play, man.
Is it on his channel?
It's not. I looked that up first.
Ah.
Let me message him real quick.
Dude, honestly, these tools right here, best for popping beers.
Pretty damn good.
Thanks for joining us today, by the way, Garrett. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I know
thank you,
it was like a last minute, like every episode we plan like a day before now. So I really
Man.
appreciate it. We reached out to a lot of people, but it's like it's a day and not even a day. Like we give them
I think
8 hours notice or
we already
something.
got 2 guests on. I think we're gonna have like 4
Yeah.
or 5 by the end of the night.
Beautiful.
I think
Sorry, I'm communicating with one of our other right now, trying to get this video to work.
You guys, man, commitment for a whole year.
Yeah,
Doing
man.
podcasts
dude.
at least once. What? At once every week.
You guys are,
it was 2 weeks and that was it. Jesus.
Yeah.
And that was
Christ.
for holiday breaks.
Are you still in the area, Garrett? Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm still
you
I'm
are?
still same place. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I was wondering. Like, I knew you guys were doing like the online split screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Like-
got to get you like in if you want to get you in studio again sometime soon for sure.
For sure. You know what I really want to do, and I
What's
think
that?
you guys would do it. We should do like a one-shot D&D, like just a podcast.
Dude, we've
an
talked
hour.
about that with
Let's
some
do
guests
it.
before.
Yeah,
I'm in.
One of our
I'm
guests was
in.
actually a DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
actually
remember that.
Printed out some character sheets which we still haven't filled out that are somewhere.
Well, we wanted to fill them out with him. but
yeah.
Then he let us know like that
Which,
was unrealistic.
by the way, I didn't. I need to get in touch with him. I forgot to touch base with him, but I would definitely be about that. And I reached out to Christian too, but tonight was not a good night for Christian. So, but
Yeah.
I would be-
Let's do a one shot. Oh, we
We
can
should.
do it in studio. That'd be great. I've been listening to a lot of D&D like stuff recently,
Yeah.
and it's been really exciting. So I want to jump into it.
Yeah,
They've
what
done
do
like a one shot once.
what do you think, Abe? Would you be about that?
Would you
I've
want
never
You want
played
to
D&D.
participate? We haven't either. Yeah,
I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
have
interesting.
too.
You down
Me
for
too.
your experiences?
So we could
That's pretty
definitely
tough.
combine like drinking with it. And the guest we had before, Sean, had when I used to work with him, he talked about he would do like entire campaigns where it's like you fight a dragon or goblin or something, and then you lose, you got to take a shot of their blood or something like that. Like he incorporated drinking
That's it.
into the campaign. And I
It'd be
was like,
cool if we got a
that would
dice
be
that was
cool.
a shot glass. So you take the shot. and then
yeah, we
you
could
roll the
totally
dice.
do that. Yeah, he was about that, and he doesn't drink anymore or anything, but like he was totally cool about like participating in that. But we should
Yeah.
definitely look into that. But yeah, we gotta get you back, Garrett. I didn't realize you were stitle in the
Live?
area.
Yeah.
I say it like where we haven't doxed ourselves like 100 times, but
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, every
I've run
time.
into. Yeah, I've been running into a lot of people. I just kind of like I've been like a recluse for like the past year.
Yeah, I think most
Working.
people have
Yeah.
actually.
That's
A lot of people have.
True.
Yeah.
Busy, man. Growing up.
Busy.
COVID's given up finally, and we're
Yeah.
all getting back
We're
to
trying.
life.
We're trying to figure out how to socialize again.
Yeah, trying to
and
move
do
on.
normal
Hey,
stuff.
how are we doing?
Yeah. We're trying to socialize, but then we're like,
That's how
oh
I say
shit,
hi.
like gas is so expensive. I really don't want to socialize that much. It's like, how much do I really want to see this
This
person?
is why we have the internet now.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
I mean, we drink together.
Yeah.
That's so
Technology's great.
that's lonely right there. FaceTiming
Yeah.
your phone, drinking with somebody.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are we chugging these or like what's going on?
I guess so.
All
We're
right.
doing a race.
All right.
So,
Oh,
so everybody's. This is 12 as well, right?
yeah, that's
All right,
right.
bet.
All right. You can. We're about to chug some brews here, Garrett.
I see him. Just visualize me doing it with you.
Yeah. You're totally chugging with us.
No
We
webcam.
need a countdown.
Natty Light, basically water. I'm sorry, I'm hydrating myself.
Doing the countdown. Am I doing the countdown
Yeah,
for
do
you
the
guys?
countdown.
All right. What? 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. Some judge too. Oh, easy.
It's not even
John, you're slacking. Yeah, slacking a little bit.
The airflow on a bottle. That feels way better.
John, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You look like you're stuffing in there.
I swallowed a little. Well, like breathed in a little bit of beer.
Swallowed a little. I hope you did. Just keep it right now.
I'm part of beer for the rest of my
He's
life.
actually just chipmunking all the beer. He's like, when he goes home tonight, he's like, all right.
No, some beer got in my lungs and it's not coming out ever.
How are you coming? How are you going along with basically doing doodah, pretty much? How's that going? Have you practicing?
No, so I got the new pilot job, and there's a lot of days like you
So
know,
you're
I used to
drinking,
drink.
you've been drinking more, right?
Yeah.
In a pilot?
Yeah, I take shots before I take off. Right? Yeah, I used to drink probably about 4 days a week here and there, and it wouldn't be heavy days. I would
No,
drink like a beer or
Just
two.
practice.
No, it's like 5 or 6. For the
No.
job, you got, you know,
Now it's like
part of the requirement. Yeah.
now it's like 1, maybe 2.
Well, to get your license, don't you have to drink more? Like you got
You get to pass.
yes.
I gotta be.
You have to be certain high.
I gotta be 0.2 in order to pass.
It's like, all right, your blood alcohol needs to be this high, and you have to land this.
They're like,
All
damn,
right.
you're a really good pilot.
That
You're
should-
wasted.
Wouldn't that be great?
Dude, how
Like
are you so calm in the
that
cockpit?
kind of would make sense. Like
It would.
they
Push
make
your
you
limits.
get a certain amount of wasted, and then you have to land perfectly. It's like, look, it's almost like Navy SEAL training, where it's like you got to like sit in freezing cold water or something.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
you got to like do this like
Yeah.
shooting thing where it's like it doesn't affect you at all. That
Very
would
honed
be,
in.
that'd actually be kind of smart because like people are probably gonna
Just get
be alcoholics and drink.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we need to get you trained where when you're wasted, you could still do your job.
Yeah.
Because we
need you.
things would be stressful. So
That's it.
Do we have anybody else in the green room?
nobody else right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I have been
You've been bamboozled.
bamboozled.
Flabbergasted.
Apex Legends. Yeah.
Oh man, that hurt after drinking all that
Yeah.
rum.
Are you ready to fly now?
I'm fucking off
Our
tomorrow.
the next part of the episode, we're gonna be in the air. I hope
Oh,
you're ready.
he is.
Yeah, you're just trying to get the FAM fucking dick, aren't you?
The nut is when you're going up in the air.
I am off tomorrow. There will be no flying for me.
Okay, I'm not flying either.
There will be
tomorrow.
sleeping tomorrow.
Hopefully, if I'm flying tomorrow,
No,
there's a
for
problem.
We're
Send
going
help.
overseas, boys.
Yes, send help. Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you guys. So over the
Yes.
past year, what do you guys think was, you could say your favorite podcast, or maybe like one podcast that like stands
Oh.
out to you guys? Like,
Okay.
the most.
I think
Probably a
it's-
different one, hopefully, from both of you.
Yeah. You can go first, Jack.
Me?
Yeah.
He asked, "What's a podcast that stands out to us?"
Your
Like
favorite or the Greg's in here. No, he just joined the green.
the official podcast is my favorite.
No, he's saying our
Oh yeah, like episode. Yeah.
wait, our episode. Like an episode that
From
we
your
had.
podcast. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man, there's been a lot of really good ones that I've
Yeah.
really enjoyed.
That's a lot of choose from.
I think
Yeah.
I really liked the horror movie trivia that we did.
That
with
was
Jason.
fun.
That
That
was a
was
really
that
good
was
one.
really good.
And I worked pretty hard in that trivia, and I was glad it came to fruition.
I was pretty proud of that one. That one turned out pretty well, honestly.
There you go.
I thought that the episode we had with Garrett and Christian, where we had the game show. We did the game show.
That was a lot of the dating.
I think that one was fun too. The dating show. I'm not trying to like, because it's
Yeah, you're
Garrett
just
here,
fluffing me up a little
I'm
bit.
not
Yeah.
trying to fluff you up, but that one was actually a lot of fun. Like the ones where we did like actually did some prep for the show. Like we did the questions. That was pretty cool. Although the episode with Abe too, that was awesome.
Oh,
A couple
my
episodes. We
God.
had a couple episodes.
the
but the
Pain-isode.
yeah, the Packing One chip, which is still sitting
on
over
top
there.
of the Shotgun 4 Loco.
I think Abe, like the
Oh,
way
my God.
I watched back at it, like in the way he like carried the show while we were fucking in misery.
Yeah,
That was great. Like
Thanks
the
for
way,
that.
yeah, we appreciate that. That
Yeah,
was
we-
awesome.
that was a fun episode, but it was also the most.
It was
I think
painful. That
I've
was
ever been.
one of the most painful episodes. Which
And
when
that
we
was
do that
horrible.
tube of terror, which is sitting over there, which we are going to do at some point.
we're gonna have one nut tonight.
I think we should do one night
I'm
tonight.
down. I'm down.
I think with
Who's
Abe
cutting
here,
off?
I think Abe being here, like it brings back the spiciness.
Yeah.
Like the I think he needs to be here because he can cover for us when we eat the nut. I got Greg in the room.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you want me to drop Greg in here? We can keep Garrett in here too if you want.
That's fine
Go
with
for
me.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Got Greg here. We'll drop Greg in here. You want to introduce?
Oh, the man himself.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
What's
going
up,
on?
man? Thanks for joining us.
Chilling.
All right, Greg, your time to shine right here. Do you have a
Nobody
question?
told me that Abe was gonna be here. What's
You
up?
feel
What's
me?
up,
We didn't know
baby?
Gabe was
What's
going to
up?
be here.
I didn't know he was going to be here
Yeah.
until about 5 minutes before.
No, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Or just,
There was a
you know.
there was a I guess an accident or something like that, and I was on the road. I just got back home, but
Holy shit.
yeah,
Damn.
I was
Drive safe, bro.
yeah, it was annoying.
My man,
Y'all ever do this? Don't front. All right, the longer you have to wait on that long line, the more violent the accident better be by the time you get there. Like,
That's true. That's
don't
true.
lie.
For sure.
Especially on the highway. Oh my God.
It's gonna be
This
worth
better
it.
be worth it.
this better be a 30 call pileup by the time I get there.
I was like,
I
I have
better
a
smell
podcast
flesh.
to get to. Can we clear the road?
Yeah, dude, you could have called us during, like, on your way there and reported on it. Yeah,
This is why I stopped.
Oh, well, there's a disembodied head next to my car. You know?
Like, get it
Hey, you want me to
out.
interview this? Oh. So do you have any hard hitting questions for the podcast host here, and maybe Abe if you would like to answer, and Garrett as well if you would like to answer.
Everybody
Yeah.
was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm so upset I missed the discourse.
Oh, have you seen the movie?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
You
why
guys
I
can
heard
talk
you guys
about
talking
this.
about it. I was like, no.
no spoilers here because I think everyone here but me and you has not seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen the show. I'm not caught up though.
It was
I know all
good,
the manga
I'll say that.
spoilers, so like I'm set. I'm good. I know the plot, so that's all I need. Watch it later.
Garrett's good.
I still will not utter spoilers just because.
Respect.
Mhm.
Respect.
Come on,
Correct me
bro.
if I'm wrong, but like you guys, if you go back and watch like season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen after seeing the movie, are there like Easter eggs in like season 1? 'Cause I heard there was some like good stuff that
Is
like
there Easter eggs?
I heard there was like some Easter eggs. From
Easter's-
what I saw some people talking
I
about
have
it.
not gone
It is
back and
March.
watched it.
Or like it expands on the characters that are already in there. So like in
Yeah.
season 1, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's if you're thinking like because you'll see certain people and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, there's definitely going to be Easter eggs
Yeah,
that
Samuel L.
regard,
Jackson's in it.
since it's a
What?
prequel.
Yeah, he's a big fan. Yeah, he's a fan.
Wait.
Really?
Yeah, Greg,
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson's in the movie, right?
Yeah, of course. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he has a whip.
He's in everything.
Yeah, he doesn't say motherfucker at all.
I was gonna
He's
say,
in
No,
it.
he doesn't say any curse words.
You've got to see this character.
In the
though.
anime?
I will show you.
No way,
Have
dude.
you guys seen Afro Samurai?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
So like
I've heard
Oh,
of it.
come on now.
Sick as
Love
hell,
Afro
yeah.
Samurai. Yeah.
One
You guys
shot
have seen
in
that-
a day.
you seen that
Hell
clip
yeah.
of Samuel L. Jackson being asked like if he watches anime, and he's like, "Yeah, I watch anime." And he like laughs
Yeah,
about it,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
that's like a really that's like he was on the
Dude,
like
that's
anime
awesome.
train like years ago, and he's been
Mhm.
into it like the whole time.
That's
so,
I love
amazing.
it.
He's been doing a ton
I
of
love
stuff.
that too.
It's been great.
Now that you say that, I could see that, bro.
Yeah.
I really
I
can.
can see that, yeah.
Have
John,
you
were
guys-
you confused at that last post credit scene
Um,
when they were eating together?
a little bit, yeah. Him and
I was
Samuel
like,
L. Jackson.
why are you and him? I don't understand.
Anime
Everybody,
psycho
all right,
juice.
we're going to watch the movie right now, and then we'll get back on the podcast. All right. This
Or
No,
is excruciating.
This is great. Great.
non-spoilers. Have you guys seen The Boys on Amazon?
Oh,
I
know, but I've
heard good things.
Oh my god, it's so good.
The
Wait.
trailer, season 3 trailer dropped. It got 20 million
Really?
flags for inappropriate content on
What?
just
That's
the
the
trailer.
That's the boys.
Wait, have
The
you guys
Boys,
seen?
dude.
There's an animated series too.
Yeah, they
it's
diabolical. Yeah, diabolical. I watched a few.
Oh,
It's,
never mind.
I've watched a few as well. I thought that's
Yeah,
what we were talking
Boys
about.
is
I've seen the
definitely-
boys.
Oh
Seth
man.
Rogen helped.
It's
helped,
amazing.
Right.
That show's so
for
good.
that. For diabolical, Seth Rogen helped with it. So like,
I can see that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can definitely see that with the animation. Even I think Justin Roiland sounded like he did the voices of some characters in like the second
Oh.
episode I saw, which is
I'm not sure.
yeah. If you guys seen Rick and Morty, he's like
Yes.
involved in that. Yeah,
they
Definitely
went
had those vibes.
they went really hard with the animated part, and I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know how I felt about it. I like the actual show, but they've been
Yeah.
holding off like more of the gruesome content until they had a fan base. So like,
yeah.
there's
It's
some
an
scenes
animated
from
boys?
So the
yeah.
animated series is like I've only seen I think 2 episodes of it, but it's like each episode's completely different. It's like its own story. It's not like it's not consistent.
Anthology,
And-
right? Is that the word?
What is it?
Anthology.
Yeah, anthology type thing. And one of the last episode I saw was like they showed the boys. The boys.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was
So the boys has like it's basically about like it's almost like DC or Marvel, but like really dark, you know.
Yeah.
The animated series it just shows like separate stories about different characters that are anything to do with the main series. And the last episode I saw was like these side heroes that were like they sent them to an academy that were like they were like their powers were so shitty that their parents didn't want anything to do with them because they didn't have like any real worth of shit. Like there was a character that she was the ghost.
2020 man. I can see perfectly.
Yeah, she was like the ghost, and she could not like interact with anybody. Like she could go through walls and stuff, but she couldn't do anything. Yeah,
she was had ghost powers, but like couldn't do any of the cool things ghosts. Like,
nothing cool. And there was a guy who could turn into any animal, but when he turned into the animal, like he had their brain power. So
no!
And then he was like a monkey, and he couldn't know it. He didn't do shit because he was like the intelligence of a monkey or whatever.
Hilarious.
And then there was a guy that was called the narrator, and he just like was narrating the story.
Oh my
It was
god!
on. That's it.
Yeah,
I'd be so pissed if I was like mid fight. This dude behind me just like,
Yeah.
oh man, he's about to get his ass
Out.
whooped.
There was one guy who just moved really slow. Like he just
moved
couldn't move
really
fast.
slow motion. And then there was one guy that was like the page master. He could control like pieces of paper. He could find where paper was at. And they were trying to find documents in the air. He's like, I'm the paper master. I'm gonna find these documents. And he's like trying to find these like he couldn't find it. And they're like, I think it's over here. And they found it. And he's like, I would have got there, but I didn't get there yet. But anyway, the whole episode was about these reject like heroes, and then they found out their parents like sent them to the academy, and then they found the documents where the parents were, and they came back to get revenge on their parents, and they're killing all their parents.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's spoilers. Yeah, it's spoilers for the actual show, but it's season 3.
Yeah,
you haven't
it's
watched.
funny, but I've only seen like 3 episodes, but the show's decent. It's decent.
It's really good. And
The actual boys series though, like the main series, is really good. Yeah.
The boys season 3 is probably going to be absolutely wild because now they have a fan base and like people they aren't afraid to do anything they wanted to. Like I don't think we even talk about this because it's definitely not PG, but like there's a specific thing that I'm thinking about like that's near the end of season 2, and it's Homelander, and he's at the top of the Empire State Building. If you know what I'm talking about. Out of season 1 to put in season 2 because they didn't think that anyone would be receptive to that until they got really hooked on the show. So if they're continuing that trend, season 3 is going to be wild.
Yeah.
And if you're comparing that to like just the trailer, it's going to be a bit much. It's going to be.
I want to do a side here. One of our other guests that he wasn't able to make it on today, but he actually did a episode or a video on YouTube for us. He just made it public. He had it private and whatnot. But I was gonna just show it real quick because he couldn't join us
ask
today.
Him to show us his private parts.
Yeah. But can you guys see this on the screen share?
Yeah.
All right. This is ET. He's a big board game guy. He's a big Dungeons and Dragons person as well. So, but he
Hello,
recorded a
everyone,
video
and
for
this
us.
is a special announcement. I'm glad to announce a special award that I'm receiving, and the first thing I'd like to do is thank everyone who. What? Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Apparently there was an issue. This video is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was something about me, but apparently this confusion in the email. It's about my buddy Trenton and his best friend Bert, Ernie, or whatever his name is. And they've been doing this now, and we're celebrating their 10-year anniversary. And what? Oh, it's only been a year? Really? It's like, hey, good news. They've been out for a year now, and they've got tons of subscribers, and they're making momentum. They're making hops for 1 year of bringing entertainment to people and for bringing joy in their lives and actually having me as your very first guest, who apparently is not getting an award. I wish you continued success in the future, and I wish somebody on my staff would have let me know sooner about what this video was actually about. So thank you very much. Have a nice day, and congratulations on your podcast, guys.
All right, that's
really
the
good.
Dice
Thank you,
Matrix.
ET.
Yeah, ET.
We will put together an award for you.
Yeah,
That's
at some
funny.
point.
Which, by the way, he's got 230 subscribers. So,
Hey, let's go, ET.
yeah. The Dice Matrix. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We gotta
man.
get him back on sometime. But anyway, yeah. So I would throw that out there.
I'm subscribed, guys, so you're good.
That was really good.
Yes.
This is looking
That's
at
awesome.
So I have a bit of an announcement for Mr. Greg here, real quick.
Oh my God,
I'm going on a trip in about a month here, and
you're
I'm
going to Tokyo.
No, I'm going to Fort Lauderdale, but I'm going to see my favorite comedian. Do you know who that is by chance? I have
Tom
two.
Segura.
I don't like Bob Segura that much, but no.
Favorite comedian.
Let's see. If you were sliding in the DMs,
Oh, I know who the your favorite comedian is.
think of
Nate
DM.
Bargatze.
You know, it's DM. His initials are DM.
Martin is the last name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dimitri Martin.
Dimitri Martin. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And then Bill Burr is my other favorite, but Dimitri Martin's probably my number one.
That's
they're
nice.
both
I wouldn't have pegged you as Dimitri Martin being your favorite.
Yeah, I still got to slide into one of your shows. If anyone doesn't know here, Greg is a stand-up comedian. He does shows.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I do that.
And if you order food, he will deliver it.
I also do that.
Do you have any shows coming up soon, or anything you want to plug?
Not
No.
scheduled. Oh, actually, I have
Okay.
a 420 show in Gainesville. I'm lying, dude.
420.
420. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Hell
420 show.
Where at in
There's going to
Gainesville?
be no weed content, but
Abe, you just lost Abe.
Oh, yeah, he lost me.
oh, but it's going to
And
be
most
a
work.
420 show in
Yes.
Gainesville at the. Hold on, hold.
That's my favorite bar.
Oh my God. It just got so loud. It's at
Hell
some
yeah,
place
man.
called the Boca. I think it's the Boca Lounge or something like that.
Boca Lounge. Okay.
Yeah, the Boca Lounge.
Hell yeah,
Somewhere in Gainesville. I don't want to
Very
leave.
good,
Like
very
I
good.
don't want to leave the chat, go check, and then come back. But
Yeah, no, you're good.
You're all right.
I don't know. Cool,
How
man.
good is like the audience in Gainesville? I know you do like a lot of shows over there, right? For example, right?
Mhm, Gainesville, Tampa, I have
Orlando.
in it. But
Which
I'll go to
environment's your
Orlando.
best?
That's a good, huh?
Which environment's the best you feel so far?
I like Tampa a lot. That's where I want to move. Like
I respect
within,
that.
like within the year, if everything goes right.
Yeah, good strip clubs.
We don't frequent strip clubs. That was one and done. We went
We don't
together.
talk about that.
I've been saying for me so far. I've only been to one.
No,
It's rough.
not it.
It's rough.
It's too much
Not
money.
it. The food was banging though. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
The food was great.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
chicken
she
tender,
like
but-
walk up holding the plate in her clam?
No,
clam?
no.
Listen, you don't order
With the clam?
seafood
I
at a
hate
strip
that- I
club. What are you
hate
talking
that
about?
people use clam for that. Oh, my God. That's so terrible. But
She got the gorilla grip
Nah.
wings.
I think a dude served us.
What?
Was he naked?
Wait, what?
But like, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's like, nah, not one of the
You
dancers.
should have just agreed to the clam.
Clam makes me think of it. Ugh. The liquid. No.
This is rough.
So I had an Uber driver when I was staying in it's not Pensacola, it's up in the Panhandle, Panama City Beach. And this guy was telling us about the local strip clubs there.
Yeah.
And he was telling us about this one called the Toy Box. He goes, girls
I've
ain't
heard
that
of Toy
good.
Box.
He goes, girls ain't that good looking there, but I'll tell you what, there's some ballsy motherfuckers. He goes, I had this one chick, she took a match and she lit it on the stage, and then she took a can of hairspray and she shot a fireball right out of her cooter. I'm telling you, man.
Damn.
He goes, I threw $3 on the stage and she picked them all up with her pussy.
She must have looked
$3.
horrid.
Man.
You do not have to do that
Each one
much.
individually.
You know he's impressed. He threw $3.
Wow.
Man, that was the best Uber drive I ever had. I tipped him for sure. That was the most fun, and I was
Tip him.
gone.
How much did you tip him? $3?
I don't remember, man. I was completely wasted.
I made a trip to the toy chest after that.
The like control of the coochie to be able to pick up $3 off.
That is
We
impressive.
talked about the world record coochie lifter a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She picked up like 30 pounds with her coochie.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my god!
not to be a dick, but
Hey, hold up.
listen, not to be a dick, but I think a guy has
Like,
picked
listen,
up more weight
I
with his
feel like
dick.
I
Oh, sure, for sure.
Yeah.
We have
Impressive, but
we.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a little strength though.
Yeah. You can't compare guys to females
Let's see.
Oh, for
unless
sure.
if you identify as a
You better
female
not.
and you're in a swimming contest. Yeah.
You better not.
I just looked up maximum vaginal lift and it brought up all like this plastic surgery.
Oh,
It was
Oh, that's hilarious.
Tatiana Kozevnikova, a Russian
course.
gymnast.
Of course she's
She
Russian.
can-
course. German.
She can lift
or
31
Russian.
pounds with her crotch muscles. So what she does is she takes like this really smooth egg-shaped thing
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
inserts
Shove
it
Yeah,
and then she grips it and picks
Yeah.
up the weight that way.
yeah. That's
that's intense as fuck.
I'm glad I tuned in for this information.
Very,
reminds
yeah,
me-
very educational podcast.
that reminds me of a
Educational
swimmer.
content.
I like this.
Yeah.
What?
I would like to get people's opinions here.
Yeah,
so
We got some opinions.
William
on-
Thomas recently won the NCAA women's swimming championship.
Right.
William Thomas, not
Wil-
Leah Thomas. William Thomas.
William.
So he's a transgender woman,
What's her other name?
Leah Thomas.
There we go.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. She's been everywhere. I haven't.
She is everywhere. Everybody knows about her.
So
She?
I think that's kind of
Oh, she's not. Oh, wait.
Hold up.
She's not here, is she?
We actually have her
Oh,
on the
wait,
show.
then me. What are you talking about?
Let me put her in there.
someone
She's
cue
gonna be the
the
one
green
that
room.
takes me down.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
my podcast in a couple years.
Steve.
The test is in. You are not a woman.
We're doing hot takes now. I like.
Yeah, I got her in the green room here.
I don't even think this is that much of a hot take.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
not.
It's
Not at all.
not
No.
really.
It's been
Yeah.
beaten to death so long. We beat this to death with Fan and Fox.
Yeah.
It's just so like.
What do you guys think about it?
I think it's insane that she
Yeah.
could even compete, and I think it's funny that the second, third, and fourth place made their own winners podium,
Yeah.
and like
Oh
there's
my
smart.
goodness, stop it.
well,
I
Out
just
of-
saw
it's out of respect.
I was
seeing the same stuff.
yeah.
yeah, he's right.
I was
basically.
talking to my brother earlier today and said I guess like our governor said something about it. Like
Oh yeah,
yeah,
bet you
yeah.
said
I didn't know that.
DeSantis said something.
Of course he would.
I don't know exactly what he said about it, but it was something like why the second place woman was the one that should have been the one that won.
sure.
Yeah,
And he got like a lot of flack about it.
Of
because
course he
people were-
did.
Yeah.
It's something weekly with DeSantis. He says something. He just says something like benign that people
Not
are saying.
politically correct or whatnot.
I
So-
actually
He
got
passed
to
a bill though that was like a good look, where they have to have like financial literacy training in order to graduate. In somewhere, I forgot what it was,
yeah.
but I saw it somewhere on Facebook. I didn't do any research, so I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt.
It's
to,
legit.
I got to do a photography gig with DeSantis. Like I followed
Yeah.
him around for a day. That was like pretty cool.
you actually
Oh,
met
that's
him.
what's up.
Yeah. I just followed him around with his camera crew. For like
That's pretty cool.
That is super
That's
cool.
awesome.
hours.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But
yeah.
as far as the swimming goes, I know some swimmers who like swim at like the college level, and
Yeah.
I just kind of follow them. So I had like, personal friends, and they're like not happy about it.
Yeah,
I'm also
I would,
making-
Of course.
I would
Have
think
you guys looked-
Obviously,
have you guys looked
up
at the-
front, you can tell there's a problem.
Yeah.
So, so she competed in an event, and she beat the next best swimmer
Sorry.
by like 38 seconds.
My bad.
Now, if you guys are, do we have any swimmers here?
That is
Any?
a ridiculous amount of time.
So how much
I
should
was
how much
actually,
should
I was a little swimmer at the beginning of my life. Actually,
so like shut up. so 38 seconds is ridiculous. Swimming.
ridiculous.
You guys remember how close like swimming usually is? Like when Michael
Yeah.
Phelps won by like a pencil eraser like
yeah,
dip?
exactly. Like by
Like-
0.0.
Yeah, that's how close men usually are. Now Michael Phelps has blown up people, but I thought the spread with him in like some of his best races was like 10 to 15 seconds, which is
Mhm.
forever. So like a 38-second gap lead in swimming is nuts.
That's
My
Yeah.
goodness.
But the
She's
issue with
lapping the person in last place like 5
she
times.
she could have
Yeah.
done 2 extra laps. She could have
Oh,
swam
that's
a
so
200 by the time they
Yeah.
swam 100.
She could have like put her tippy toes in the bottom of the pool and like walked across.
Exactly.
She could not have taken the $3 off that stage though.
You're right. Yeah, she couldn't have used her
Could have
clam.
done that.
Yeah, it's not a working clam.
The issue right now is with the regulations surrounding like how you're able to actually compete. So they say that that she has been off of like testosterone or she's been on testosterone blockers for like over a year, which is like regulation. But even at her like lowest level as a biological man,
Yes.
it's 4 times the testosterone of like of a high point in a woman's testosterone levels.
We can see
You're,
it.
you're
Yeah.
literally just
Yeah.
a man. Like, you're
And-
built like that. You're built
and
like
So
that.
on
different
top of
bullshit.
that,
You're built different for
Yeah.
a reason.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah.
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
on top of that, she also they aren't even testing this season because the regulation came down mid-season and they don't think
Oh,
it's fair
Jesus.
to test anyone. So we don't even know if she does have low testosterone levels. They could still be like mid-level because I forget men. Basically, low level for men is like 4 points per deciliter or something, which doesn't mean anything to anyone.
Yeah.
But like low point for men and like high point for women is like something ridiculous. It's like way less than that. I'm gonna Google because I like Google.
Yeah, of course. We love Google.
The,
We
that's
love
the
Google.
hottest. That is the hottest take I can give on that. It's just like probably not super.
And there
Yeah.
was a woman that got banned because she had too high at testosterone.
Yeah, natural, the runner.
Naturally. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Guys, fellas, it looks like the patriarchy is still intact, boys.
We've-
They're
We're
doing
just
it
gonna-
for us.
We're just gonna win every single thing. It's like,
Kris
oh,
Jenner, Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
We
That's
got,
right, baby. A man.
shit.
High fives all around, boys.
I really wish we had this conversation like next Olympics cycle, and we just send all men to the Olympics and just absolutely
I
decimate
can't wait
China.
until it hits basketball.
I will be. I would be so.
America won 87 gold medals this year.
It'd be over. It'd be
I
over.
would
Some
be.
seats, put some butts in them seats, baby.
I would be so patriotic. I would be so patriotic. during
I
that.
was so
That'd be one awkward Olympic village.
Yeah, it would be. That's true.
Oh my
I think-
goodness.
I think they should just have like a completely separate class whenever that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like there
Yeah.
should be a transsexual
Yes, yeah.
league itself
You should
because
totally do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Of
I
course
just-
they should do that, but
I don't
then we have to
understand
have
why
the
they haven't had
conversation
the-
about why, and then
they haven't had
that's
it,
a
you know what I'm saying?
minefield.
So Google
Yeah.
for context.
like go ahead if you want to be like that. Go ahead, do your thing. But like, god dang, bro, like
Yeah.
average male testosterone is 270 to 1070, so 270 to 1070 nanograms per deciliter.
oh,
The
yeah.
average would be 679, and the average is for women is 15 to 70 nanograms per deciliter. So 15 to 70 for women and
And then
270
Yeah.
1070.
Take that and
Yeah.
multiply it by 100 or 200.
Yeah, and if you're hitting like 1070, like that's super high test. Like that's a lot. Bodybuilders. So
That's
for
very high T, everybody.
for reference, bodybuilders who take like anabolic steroids, they
Yeah.
only get like 10. I forget how much. It only boosts it like 100 or 200. So biological men are basically on steroids, like on the craziest steroid you've ever heard of, compared to biological women.
relative. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
so
Like
Of
just by
course.
being men, right?
Mm.
yeah, just being a man gives you like 5 times the testosterone level of women.
I mean,
Like
Can we
you
do some
would have to
work
be
for it? I'll
like
take that dub.
I identify as a woman. Me race.
25
More
cents
like
in
that.
my pocket.
Speaking of which, I got Aaron here.
Yeah, we have a female guest coming in now.
Yes, some diversity. That's what we need.
Look at that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
can. Welcome, Aaron.
This is the most guests we've ever had.
Can we get your
I-
hot take, Aaron, real quick?
Yeah.
Since you're here.
I assume y'all are talking about the swimming chick
Yes.
or
Yes.
Chick.
There's
I'm
no
kind
or.
of heated I'm kind of heated just for the fact that like of how much social media is covering it.
Right.
But I don't know. But it is true. Like guys are just like guys who were born as guys are just built different, you know. So
Correct.
athletically,
Yeah.
That's the most eloquent way
athletically,
Different.
to say that.
But that's very
Mhm.
controversial.
you know,
Very controversial
I
stance.
support people like, you know, doing what they want to do, whatever. But
For
I
sure.
feel like it should
Yeah.
be like boxing, how it's divided based on like weight or like certain set. You know, like they wouldn't let
Qualities.
someone who's 100 pounds fight someone who's 250.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with
Mhm.
different sports, maybe they can implement that to make it more fair. I
Because
guess.
Leah was clearly like much taller than the rest of the competition.
Yes.
What are you
like a
trying to
foot.
say? Girls can't be tall?
No, I don't care about tall girls. I'm just saying being tall is a huge advantage in the swimming You know what? Kick her out, Trey.
First of all, we're throwing him out of the screen.
I'm sorry, Jack. How tall are
You
you
make me
again?
sick.
Quick, just say you identify as a male and you can stay.
You're cis
No,
at
but
trash.
being that tall is a huge like competitive advantage, especially in swimming, because it gets you.
Yeah.
Like Garrett was saying,
Wingspan.
it like it's such a small difference between first and second, and just with that little bit of height, and he's like or she's like a foot taller than the rest of them.
If we just look at Phelps, Phelps is like, how tall is Michael Phelps? He's
Oh my
over
goodness, what
6
is he, like
foot, easy.
6'4"?
He's
But
crazy
his wingspan
tall.
compared to his height is actually
Yeah.
longer than his height. So
Yeah.
His waistband.
his wingspan.
Oh, I was like,
his wingspan
Touches the sides
you
of
can
his
have
hips.
so many
Yeah.
children if you were the
Or-
female.
Or that's a good call. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, 6'4" is a good call.
Yeah.
Whoever called that, that was a good.
That was great.
Exactly what he is, dude. 6'4".
Yeah, his waistband is crazy.
All right.
Fat waist.
So Aaron, now that you're in here, we were trying to aim for a Q&A thing today, and it
Yeah,
kind of went
yeah.
off the rails a little bit. But
Yeah.
if you have a question for the hosts or anyone else here,
Yeah,
really, go
why
ahead, shoot it off real quick.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to have homework.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's what I said.
I will try to think. I'm multitasking right now. I'm driving home, so I'm trying to be safe.
Okay.
and drinking a beer, right? Because you're on my.
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually, said point two actually.
Good God.
Good God.
My truck is actually a Tesla, so it's driving itself.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
We're good.
okay.
Oh,
You're flexing,
another hot
okay.
topic.
Environmentally conscious.
Didn't a Tesla just like drive itself off a cliff recently?
Did it?
I'm sure.
Really?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna buy a
That's
Tesla.
crazy. Tesla's
I need a
committed
Tesla right
suicide?
now.
I'm investing in Tesla.
My
I'm
name.
putting everything I have in a Tesla.
I'm the dude that voice actor Jar Jar Binks. I'm buying a Tesla.
Oh no.
You and Anakin, the kid that plays Anakin Skywalker,
Yeah.
is load up in the Tesla truck, and we're going to Arizona. Or
So,
California.
I actually do have a question. Who's all on right now? Because I don't recognize that one.
All right, so we got Garrett, we've got
Yep.
Greg,
Hi.
we got Abe, Jack, and this fucking douchebag named Trenton.
That must be a great guy.
Okay.
Believe it or not, we've all worked at the same place at one
Yeah.
point.
You've always been Poland's? Are you kidding?
Yeah,
He's all Poland's?
Yeah,
61, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
definitely.
That's the only the only way I make friends is if I work with them. I
Yeah,
don't go
yeah.
anywhere else.
We've all bled green at some point.
Oh, that's rough.
That's
I made it out.
Yeah, like
Yep. Yeah. Is everyone out now, or who's still there?
Sean and Trent.
If
Why are you
anybody's
out?
still there, we're
Yeah,
going
I'm
to get
out.
you out too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm
No
full time over
shit.
at Home Depot.
Oh, you're
Okay.
not. Wow, that was short lived.
Yeah. It was short lived for a reason. 4
Okay.
a.m.s are not fun, dude.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Oh,
No
your
shit.
mornings? Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh, it sucks so much ass.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I brought up the Tesla thing. The Tesla fell off a cliff, and it looks really bad. But apparently, the driver had like little
He survived.
injuries, minor scratches.
What?
It looks bad
No
though.
injuries?
It looks,
What's the
looks
point?
really-
It's built crazy, dude.
bro. It's in Puerto Rico, dude. Okay, so I was
Of
in
course.
Puerto.
Were you
I was-
there at the
No, I
time?
wasn't at this point.
Puerto
Puerto
Rico's
Rico.
90% cliffs.
Yeah, if you guys have
Yeah,
actually been
mountains.
in the mainland
built on
Puerto
volcano.
Rico, I was staying at an Airbnb and we went up and like
Yeah,
on
I
the roof of the
remember.
Airbnb and like this guy was telling me about his neighbor and there was a little cow on like a little hill and it was really cool. And we were like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, yeah, that guy, he drives a Jeep. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, yeah, he drove off a cliff and died like last week, and I'm like, he did what? And I was like, does this happen often? He's like, yeah, pretty often. I'm like, well. And then I drove in Puerto Rico for a week, and I almost drove off a cliff. So yeah.
Greg's like, oh my god, I'm really
I'm out of here. Fuck this. Yeah.
Puerto Rico's a lot.
Puerto
Rico's a lot,
part
dude.
of this.
Driving in Puerto Rico is terrifying.
It sounds like
it's
it.
built way different.
I think Greg drove off a cliff while he was on the podcast.
As the guys explain, like to Garrett, that people just fall off cliffs. You just hear a car in the background. Oh, there's another one.
That's pretty
Oh,
normal.
did Aaron dip? Oh.
No,
No,
Aaron
Aaron's still here. Oh, Aaron,
It was
he did.
Greg that drove on a cliff.
Greg.
He was sleeping in his
No, Greg got in the space capsule with his
Sorry, I
Tesla.
fell asleep a little bit.
His Tesla heard about drive off a cliff and it like heard that as directions and it just fucking drove off a cliff, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
there
send
it
you
is.
guys. I'm gonna send you guys the photo that I found of it. It's
Thank
My
God,
bad.
Greg. We thought you drove off a cliff in your Tesla.
We thought your house Tesla took a wrong turn. Your house law.
My house.
Listen, that'll be like
crazy.
maybe 2 years from now.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have
Oh
a
my
house.
God.
Oh, of course, fully integrated.
Yeah. It'll be on
solar.
Mars. It'll be in Mars.
Tesla rockets.
Do you actually think we're gonna make it to Mars?
Oh,
Would
we
you go to
already.
Mars?
we
I would go to
like,
Mars,
we
like,
have
no,
body
yeah, fuck
because
yeah.
We already got the
If
rover.
you We're already-
No, it's only
That's
another.
just what they want you to think. We're already on Mars, dude.
Yeah.
Don't know it yet.
The Mars landing
There
is
are
fake.
so
The
many
rover, the
movies
whole
out
thing.
there why that would be a bad thing.
If Elon
Oh, for
Musk,
sure. Yeah.
if Elon Musk came up to you and he's like, "Hey, I'll give you a free trip to Mars," would you do it?
If there was
It seems
somebody,
like a
if there was
lot
a
of
colony
trouble.
there, yes. If there's a colony there. If there's like living people there and we have video of that, yeah.
But before,
Yeah.
no, there's not.
I still got things to take care of on
guys,
Earth.
Yes.
fuck no.
Exactly. Me and Jack had this discussion before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be the originators
The
of Mars.
test
I wouldn't be the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
I'd be the guy that comes later when there's like a strip club and there's a bar, there's like cool shit.
So, you can do that on Earth. I need to do
Single
it.
line.
Yeah. I would wait till there's cool shit there to go there.
AT's in the chat right now.
Nice, ET.
Yeah.
ET, you're here. Just want to say thank you
Listen,
again for making that video for
Next
us.
time I come to town, ET, which I'm going to visit soon, I'll bring you some sort of award.
That's a
How
very
about
good video.
that? Yeah.
Very nice.
A little something for you.
Yeah. I'll be in T-ville soon. So thanks for the video, by the way, ET.
Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
And the links in the chat. If you just want to jump in the chat,
Holy
you're
cow.
welcome to. You're welcome to. We've got
Everyone.
plenty of people in here. I'm gonna send it out again. So
The thing I was reading about like the Mars trip with like Elon and stuff is that he said like he wasn't gonna be sending like rich people like to Mars first because like it's not like it's like it's gonna be
send the poor
no,
people first.
yeah, basically yeah,
Yes.
it's like he's gonna pick like people who
Yes,
because you have
of
to work
course.
every day to survive on Mars from like you would have to be working like every day, no days off,
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
no vacation for like
Imagine if you sent like a bunch of rich people like Jeff Bezos, he'd be like, I don't know how the fuck to dig.
yeah, they're just like
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do I do?
You
So-
dig, and he's pointing out like
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
He's like, where are my
Shit.
employees?
Help.
Where are they?
yeah, the first
What
wave
is-
on Mars
What is this?
just
How do
gonna
I work a shovel?
be, you know, the first week on Mars might be a better alternative to a certain company that we all worked at.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you just got to work every day. At least,
I'm
Like-
not down, but I'll say I'm
Well, at least you're working for yourself in Mars.
You're gonna be bleeding green, all right?
You'll be bleeding, bleed.
You'll be
Coming up.
bleeding.
Your eyeball. You ever seen what's the movie with Arnold, Total Recall, where their fucking eyeballs popped in their heads?
Oh, that was
I don't wanna be that
crazy.
guy. I don't want to be the guy when the barrier breaks and the oxygen gets sucked out and my eyeballs explode.
That was
I don't want to
terrifying.
be that guy.
Hell of
No.
a blowjob.
I remember that.
Jack might be that guy.
That'd be a hell of a blowjob, isn't it?
If they give you a free trip to Mars
What?
right now,
what was
That's why I heard. I don't know.
suck.
What?
The stuff would be crazy.
they give you a free trip to Mars right now. Elon
Yeah,
Musk
what's up?
comes to you. He calls you. He's like, "Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
we got."
What's your name?
He says your name,
pilot.
Jack John.
Either one, yeah.
He's like, "I'm gonna send you there, free trip.
And that's like I gotta go now.
You gotta go now. You
Can
do
I,
it."
can I go grab my Switch so I can play Smash on the way?
No, he says you do it now. No Smash.
You're
I
gonna,
need
you're
my
gonna play
Switch.
Zelda
That's
on Mars.
No Smash.
I need my Switch. I need a
Can't
24
Smash.
pack of Busch Light, and I'm good.
You can't smash.
Those are the two things you need. And
I'll probably need a lot more Busch Light, but I
He's
need
like,
my
sure.
Switch.
we're gonna put you in a
Initial.
coma for like a year.
I think
You do
I think
it?
Jack would just
When we get
kind of
there,
revert and
Is
go
it
like,
alone?
You do it.
Am I alone?
You're alone. Yeah.
It's just me.
Just you.
I can't have any like
Pays for it, though.
crew or anything.
Nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
Jack, don't do it. This sounds suspicious.
I don't like it either, man.
I think you
is
do it.
Elon in the chat? Is he in the green room?
This reminds me of the SpongeBob episode. The guy's
No,
like,
no.
"Get out of town!"
Listen, you're with people, but you don't know the people. There's like 50 other people on the ship with you.
Okay, but there are other people.
There are other people, but you
Okay,
don't
so
know.
I can socialize a little bit. I can teach
No,
them to
you're
play
in a
Smash
coma.
with me.
You're in a coma for a year.
Oh, well, then I don't even fucking know. Yeah.
Yeah. But when you get to the
Can I play
Mars,
Smash in the coma?
you can play whatever you want in your brain.
That's
Sure.
talent.
This
Yeah.
way, when I
Dream
come
it,
back,
dude.
I can beat Nick.
The
Finally.
details
You can have a
are
nightmare
hilarious.
for a year.
How much do you think
Sure.
How much do you think my ping would be on Mars? Do you think like me and Nick could play online when I get there?
Is there a Mars server that you guys could play on?
Yeah, you got.
Mars
you got a
does
great
not
server.
have Wi-Fi.
Aaron just drove a cliff, so we lost Aaron.
Oh no.
She just went to Mars and lost Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No,
Do you
Mars,
do it?
Mars has that volcano, Greg. That thing produces Wi-Fi.
That's crazy.
You can smash the new Smash on Mars when you get there.
There is no new Smash.
There's a new Smash. He tells you that. Do you believe him?
No, he's lying.
Yeah.
What are these? What's
I believe
that
Sakurai
questioning,
first.
Trenton? What are you're harassing Jack?
I need an early
Yeah.
release of Breath of the Wild 2, actually, is what I need before I leave.
That's what he told. He promised you to do that.
Okay.
Do you believe it?
If it's true, I'll go. If I get it,
You can't know
I-
until
I'm
True.
just saying, do you believe it? Do you go for it?
no.
Did you just say if
I need,
true?
I need the
I said,
physical
dude,
copy of the early release in my
I
hand.
I can't verify or de-verify this if it's correct or not.
Man, no.
This is a year from now.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
No, I can't confirm or deny
no.
that.
And the answer is no.
You do. You go for it.
What if they're like, Jack, we need a pilot. If Elon came to
we need a pilot. Yeah.
Like,
We need
I
someone
want
to
a pilot.
shuttle this shuttle.
I'll tell you what. Give me a bottle of whiskey and we're game.
That's all he
all I
needed to
need.
hear.
No,
no,
Pilot
if,
go
if
to
they were
Mars.
like,
Make
yo,
him sound important. He's on
if you
board.
can land this shuttle on Mars, like with your pilot abilities, then it will advance humanity like
Yeah.
500 years faster.
But
And I'd be like, let's
but
do
he
it. I'm
doesn't
going to be a martyr, but we're going to do it.
He doesn't realize that it's autopilot, that he has no control over it.
Oh,
They just
why would
tell
they
him
even send
that
me on there just to be a hero?
to convince
Exactly.
you
It's
that
all
Be a
about the
pretty
story.
face.
Why do they want to convince me? Why are they spending this much money just to convince
just
me?
to have a
Because it's
corpse.
about the story.
A
You're
corpse
expendable.
Yes, exactly.
You look like
Why not just send
down-home
this shit?
American
Why not even
boy.
just be on it? They're spending
That
money on
landed
like
that thing
life
on
support.
Jack
food.
fell for it. He's going to Mars.
What did I fall for? It doesn't even benefit them.
We got him.
We got him.
What
Yeah. He's in. And they just need somebody to see if they survive the trip to
No, they
Mars.
can only send like a monkey or a dog or something. Though.
Yeah, but
No.
then they send Jack. They're like, hey, you're gonna be a pilot.
It's kind of messed up, dude.
It
You calling
is.
a monkey or a dog?
Yeah, they're like, let's see if a human survives.
for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't even send the
That's
animals
government.
first.
They do. They don't.
They're gonna skip ahead. They're like, we don't have time for this. Russia's got weird shit going on in Russia. We gotta skip ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, speaking of space travel, you guys have already covered, I feel like, all this, but have you guys heard of dark forest theory?
No.
Like space travel?
No.
It's
Please let us
basically-
know.
It's basically like, hey, if according to Fermi paradox, there should be like aliens everywhere, but we don't see any,
Mhm.
because the cosmos is like infinite. So why don't we like see any life? Because we're just sending out like signals all the time. So the dark forest
Sure.
theory proposes that like the reason we don't see a lot of alien activity is because there are aliens out there, but they know that they should be quiet. Because it's kind of like there's divers are being over a coral reef that should have like hundreds of fish everywhere, and then there's just no fish on
There's
the coral
some-
reef, and then they see a shark later. So the dark forest
Yeah.
theory is saying that there are aliens. They're just being quiet because they know they need to be quiet to survive.
Because
And we're
they're
just-
scared of us.
and we're
'cause
just
the
not-
shark.
We're
Because we'll
We're just-
blow it up. That's right.
we just, either we're the shark or we're the
It's because they're Darth Sidious and we're like fucking Obi-Wan.
first,
They're dark-
second,
dark
last
forest.
order. Which
They're
order are
gonna
we?
hide for 3 prequels or 3 sequels, and then they're gonna disappear out of nowhere and be like
No. That's
lightning us.
That's a creepy theory, though. The dark force theory, like
That is
kinda
kind of
gives you
creepy. It
chills.
makes sense a little bit.
Like,
You
they're
guys-
hiding not from us, but from something that we can't even comprehend. Which is
Something
like
even more
terrifying.
fucking
Yeah.
insane.
I like
God.
That's
There's
some
a,
like
there's a 4-dimensional space octopus out there waiting to
it's like
kill us.
Cthulhu type
That
shit.
could be.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just kind of like over there being like, shut up, Earth, like shut up.
Can you guys be quiet?
Die. Don't do it. Don't
He's
do it.
not. Could you
I
actually not
want to
right
see
now?
aliens.
Oh, for sure.
I don't care if it ends the planet, Dad.
listen, that's some H.P. Lovecraft shit.
Yeah.
That scares me
It's
a little bit.
creepy. Yeah, that's why it's so scary.
You guys ever heard of the Golden Record?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's the thing they put on the ship, right? And sent it out.
They sent a golden record that basically translated like everything that humanity is all together,
Mhm.
like the war, the peace, the music, the art,
Yeah.
humans in general, and our population, what we've done so far,
I know.
and sent that motherfucker just straight up, just out in the air, just
Really?
gone.
Yeah, I forgot
And
what
they're
they
just
put on
waiting
it.
for somebody to like receive it.
They're like, it's not that great.
We just add into the space junk.
Yeah, it was
sending a text message into openness.
Yeah, it gives coordinates to where Earth is too.
Exactly. That's the weirdest thing
Creepy.
about it.
It tells us- it tells them where we are,
Like
like
the
in
We're
our.
so optimistic about the aliens.
They're like, oh, they're good. They gotta be good.
They're like,
If I recall correctly, that
evaporate
ship,
it.
yeah.
that ship was
That's how it shows up.
broadcasting as it went out, but it passed
Like, too,
Pluto,
like,
so it's like
Not worth
gone.
it.
We
Wait,
lost
that's
signal.
broadcast?
It's-
Wait, what?
Well, it's like so far away, we're not picking up signal from it anymore. I think it passed Pluto, which is a feat, I think.
Yo,
True.
That's
That
cool.
does make sense.
Yeah,
This
no one
comment is
found
pretty
it.
good.
Was that E.T.?
Yeah, that's ET.
Why do we assume that we aren't the most advanced and
Developed.
developed?
Because we're insecure, and that's not fun to think about.
Because it's
That's true.
2022 and we're still going
That's
to
true.
war just because we feel like it.
Listen, I don't
Exactly.
identify as the most developed species.
For sure.
I identify as the most underdeveloped
Um,
species.
One of my
and I'm
favorite memes.
underappreciated.
It's like when aliens see us break the sound barrier with a sonic boom, and it's like an alien. This is the most ghetto shit I ever seen.
You can't control that, man. What are you doing?
We're working on that actually. We're pretty close to breaking the sound barrier without a sonic boom now.
It's
Really?
Yeah, we're very close.
working towards stuff.
Sonic Boom. That reminds me of like Street Fighter.
Sonic Boom.
Street Fighter.
There's a character that's like Sonic Boom.
What does he do?
That's Guile.
Literally, it's his move. Like,
Is he a normal?
no, he's got like a
Narwhal.
haircut that's like spiked haircuts, and he's like Sonic Boom. I'm gonna look it up.
And he's
I'm like,
American.
here we go. Sonic Boom.
I think we're just like our potential is like so high that our brains themselves we have to make things like alcohol and like smoke
To stun
weed just to stun ourselves because we have so much potential. We're just like we don't want to do this. We don't
Listen,
want
Who was
to.
that guest?
That's just you guys.
that's
That's you.
it's very important.
Greg and Garrett don't drink. Neither does ET.
Nope, none.
What do you guys know that we don't?
Wait, Greg, you don't drink, right?
No, I don't drink.
Listen, I gotta
Unless it's
get
like
through this ad so I can show you the Sonic Boom from Guile from 1991 to
That's so
2020.
crazy seeing 4 windows on the left side.
It's very nice.
Listen,
Next spread.
you guys are about to get your fucking minds blown.
No,
Sonic Boom.
you're still muted.
Oh, that guy. I know you talking
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Guile.
This is the original Sonic Boom.
You know, it's funny. One of those characters is in Smash.
Really?
Isn't that like,
Ken's in
Ken
Smash.
Ball.
Yup.
that's
That's
how
what it was
Japanese
with you.
people saw
Listen, we gotta go
Americans.
through the evolution of
Bro.
Sonic Boom now.
Did y'all see how double cheeked up Chun Li was in Fortnite?
Sonic Boom. That's the
In
Sonic Boom.
Fortnite. You mean in everywhere. Except
You're
for
right,
in these
yeah.
games. The earlier games, she ain't got no cakes.
Yeah.
They were like, we gotta sell more copies.
We need to sell more
And
ads.
sell more copies.
This
than
one is so weird.
That's from the movie, dude. The what is it?
The body figures are so
That
weird.
reminds me
Oh
of
yeah.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat.
what is that?
That was from the.
Oh, wow.
This is the most GameCube shit I ever seen.
What is that?
That
Why
is
does that look like a
nostalgic.
Sailor Moon uniform?
it does. It's totally.
That's
Should
what
better
they wear to
transform
school
right
in
now.
Japan.
G.I. Joe versus Sailor Moon.
That's how people saw. That's how Japanese people saw Americans the first time.
That's
how they
I've
should
never
have
seen that.
haircut.
That haircut's
I like
amazing.
They should have given him a
That's how
hamburger.
There are
Yeah,
people in
yes.
China that think that all Americans are white.
It's
Yeah,
Like
It's
legit.
horrible. True.
yeah, for sure.
He's like, aren't they?
no.
Ooh, smacked him.
Sonic Boom.
And then the
Knockout.
quality of the gameplay does not get any better.
I'm like, I thought this was all from the same game.
This is over 20 years. This is like 20 years of evolution of gameplay
Hey,
too.
did you see me click the wrong fucking?
Look, that's got to be the video.
I clicked the wrong full screen button on here.
Sonic Boom.
Clicked the one on the YouTube.
Actually, to go along with this real quick,
Fact. Why is that the first search, bro? Why is that the first? Excuse
Bro,
me,
this
what's
is-
happening right now?
This is like 20 years of gameplay evolution of the Sonic
All right.
Boom. It has not changed at all.
Strand, while we're talking about Sonic stuff, I want to bring something up real quick.
Oh,
The
no.
new Sonic movie?
Oh,
God, that
Listen,
does not look good.
Whoa, are you
you
serious?
said about the
Are you talking
last one, right? It wasn't horrible. Like it
that
wasn't.
wasn't bad.
What are you talking about? The graphics got so much better. What are you
Near the
Yeah.
end, it did, I guess.
It was.
Oh,
yeah, it
we
was
got a
okay.
patty fucker.
Pop this up real
Is
quick.
that you?
That's me.
Patty fucker. All right.
Do you see
So
that shit?
Xbox is giving a or they're
Oh,
doing a
that's
giveaway.
ew.
These are the
Puke.
only controllers to ever look like this.
Who washes their controllers?
Yeah,
Because
they're
it
doing
was a
limited
bad
edition
idea.
Sonic controllers, just one of each. That's it.
Xboxes?
Hand
Xboxes.
cheese.
Why?
Yes. It's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Hand cheese. playing or something.
Yeah.
She just gets caught with
Ew.
it.
One of
Nobody
each.
washes their controllers.
Just a red one and a blue one. That's it. They're doing one giveaway with one red and one blue. These controllers will be worth a lot of money one day.
Well,
They're gonna be NFTs.
They're gonna be.
They're gonna be NFTs.
What?
They're gonna digitalize them. It's gonna be like the Spy Kids 3D.
What is going
Oh my
on?
god.
That's
Kind of
bizarre.
looks like Among Us.
Yeah.
That's not
Among
even
Us.
like. That's not even Sonic and Tails. Why isn't it orange and blue?
Because Knuckles and
Because
Sonic
Knuckles
are the
is
two main
the star.
characters
Yeah.
in the next movie coming out.
But Knuckles is the
Updated.
villain. But really,
But he's still the main character. If you
he's
know,
not the main character. He's Sonic and Tails are the two.
He's
the
the
original
antagonist.
series. Yeah,
but-
he's the antagonist. He's the villain.
the thing is, if you know Sonic lore, Knuckles becomes bigger than Tails in the Sonic lore.
Yes.
He's a villain.
Not
Right.
always.
Not all the time. He's
But
like
I'm
a,
saying,
he's
like,
You watch
the
the animated
the
show?
hero.
Listen,
Yeah.
They become more
Oh,
friends
wait,
towards
what?
the end.
we're going anime.
And
This is
the animation,
Oh,
the
there's a lot
animation,
of Sonic lore out there.
What
the,
the
like
fuck?
the old like CW show, like Sonic.
But
Well, I'm
this,
playing my stuff
these
more.
movies are like
rumbling on my
literally
lore
going
from.
off of the
You
base
talking
content
about
for
Sonic
Sonic.
Underground?
I remember.
Sonic Underground slaps.
Listen, I
Sonic
remember
Underground
Sega.
does.
I remember original Sega. I grew up with Sega. Sonic 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sega. I like. What?
Knuckles becomes a good guy. Like very
Yeah, he does.
story, actually.
But I'm
Usually-
saying like
At first, they're villains. because
Sonic
of the
2,
Chaos
like
Emeralds
it's
and whatnot,
it's
and then he becomes
2-player.
yeah,
You get Sonic and you get
he's
Tails.
on Team Sonic.
Sonic
He's
and
on
Tails,
Sonic
yeah,
Adventure.
but that's the game. It's not the lore.
Second game.
I know what you're
That's the part
saying.
where
I think
that's
they
game.
should have gone with
It's really
Tails. I
bizarre.
agree with that. But I
Yeah.
also agree that Knuckles is more penultimate to the story than Tails is. Knuckles, I
More
think,
pinnacle.
pinnacle. It makes more sense to go. with.
Knuckles a move.
Knuckles.
Knuckle attack.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
I feel like
But Knuckles, I bet
himself
Knuckles is
was
going to have a
Aaron-
much
hey,
larger
Aaron's
part.
I am back. I am
She
back.
did. She
Oh
did
my
not
God.
drive off of her Tesla
No,
truck.
she's
did not
alive.
drive off a bridge.
She drove out of the
Cliff.
cellular zone.
Did
Yeah.
you see Jar Jar Binks?
I did.
Or is
I
Anakin Skywalker? Young
I
Anakin.
wish. Oh, not young Anakin.
Why would you wish that guy's not happy?
He's a child murderer.
He's a child now.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I was like-
He's scarier than
At
a
this point,
predator.
I think.
A child.
A child. No,
What's worse than a rapist?
A
child.
A child.
no.
Oh, this just derailed.
He's very close. Though.
Yeah, there was supposed to be Q&A, but
This is
Look at
what
that.
happens when you let a female onto the podcast.
Aaron, how long
What?
have you listened to the last like couple minutes of our conversation?
No, I lost signal completely.
Who's more of a main character in the Sonic series, Tails or Knuckles?
it's not even debatable. There is a right answer.
What was the first choice? Who was
Tails or Knuckles?
Oh man, that's a hard one.
It's not.
It's actually.
It's really
Is
not.
it? I mean, I don't know about you, but I always thought Sonic was the main character.
Sonic is the main
Yes,
character.
she got that right.
But
Okay,
after
yeah,
Sonic,
yeah.
between
After-
Tails and Knuckles, who would you put as number 2?
Knuckles.
Thank you.
Knuckles.
She knows what the deal is.
Tails is Sonic's best friend.
Knuckles is more power. Like he's got
For
like
sure
more
more
punch,
powerful.
and he's probably has better utility in the Sonic like franchise because he can speak to like the Master Emerald
Just
or
play Sonic
whatever.
Heroes.
yeah, Sonic Heroes was the best.
That was a good ass game.
She picked the
But-
Knuckles.
Listen,
Knuckles
that's
can-
inaccurate. I'm sorry.
You should have asked me a Zelda question.
I played one Sonic game.
Listen,
No, you
I
answered
grew up with
perfectly.
Sonic,
Yes.
and I grew up with Sega.
Yes.
Knuckles was not a vital character. Sorry, it's not.
Not in the games.
No, he's not
Not
in the
the
games.
So we're
maybe
talking
in
lore.
maybe in lore, comics, or whatever nowadays. But Sonic 1 and 2 and even 3, like Tails is the second player. Like if you want to do co-op, you get
You're right.
Tails. And,
Right.
and Knuckles is a villain. Like you fight him. Yeah, he might become
A good guy.
a good guy later, but like he is not important in the story. Like he's
in
not
all
Yeah.
current canon, I think each character has pretty similar importance in the
So-
games.
So if we're going into like what the actual movie is and how they usually
I
like
haven't
start
watched
off,
any movies, by the way.
What?
No.
That's
Way
such a
they-
good song, dude.
yeah, how they usually start off Knuckles is that Knuckles is like pointed at Sonic as like a bad guy who's like infringing on the Chaos Emeralds,
Right.
and then Knuckles goes and protects it because of his clan or whatever. And then
Yeah.
finds out that like Sonic's a good guy. That's probably what's gonna happen in the movie, right?
I'm sure.
Like-
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
goes
gonna
by
notice
the
he's
lore.
being used
Yeah,
and then
he's
swap
very
over.
important just due to his nature as
Have you
the
guys-
guardian of the Chaos Emeralds.
So do you guys know what the Chaos Emeralds are comprised of? Like how they exist or like what they are?
Dang it.
This is a good look.
Yes,
Do you
I
guys
didn't
know?
sign up for this.
No, do you guys
Get
know?
my book out. I've got
Dang
the
it.
encyclopedia of
What's
it.
it
Yeah,
composed?
No, I
so-
have no fucking
So
idea.
the Chaos Emeralds contain every single disgusting and bad thing humanity has ever done.
Of
Oh,
course,
God.
like,
they
if
saw
you
that.
pick- If you pick
They
your
saw it,
if
they
you pick your
recorded it.
nose,
Yeah.
if you pick your nose
I
and eat
can't wait
it,
to look through that.
that's
They were
the
made by
Chaos
the
Emerald.
CIA.
The golden record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The FBI made the Chaos Emeralds.
So
Wait a
basically,
minute, so-
basically every disgusting
Like
evil
Playboy
thing that
magazine
humanity has
makes it, right?
done
That's my
is
breakdown.
what powers the Chaos Emerald. So it's
So
like
then Sonic takes all of those
Yep.
and then becomes Super Sonic, so he's super trash.
yeah, don't ask questions. You can
He's
harness
Metal
the
Sonic.
chaos
Metal
He's
power.
already
Yeah.
super trash.
Or he's always
Okay,
taking
wait a
the
minute,
powers
that was
and
a
he's,
low blow.
and he's filtering it and making it better. But
He's
yeah,
eating
the
those
Chaos Emeralds are pretty disgusting.
chili dogs.
Yeah,
if
that's
you-
a gross
if you like,
concept. Why does
Horrible.
Sonic
You
get
gotta
mad
crop
at anyone
dusted.
when he's imbued with the power of the Chaos Emerald?
You like
Imagine if the Chaos Emeralds were like slimy when you touched them. I'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
fucking do myself.
Disgusting.
Oh.
if you like crop
gotta eat
dusting
a
someone on
chili
a
dog.
train, like that's in the Chaos Emerald. That action is in the Chaos Emerald.
It's like, I
Now we
need
gotta
to
get
go
into
to New York
morality.
right now. I need to
That's
eat a
all
chili dog
subjective.
to feel
Somebody
better
clip
about
that.
myself.
That's hilarious. I think that's good.
It's very funny. So it's
Oh,
really funny. I
actually
watched, the
makes
whole,
sense.
I watched the whole video on it. It's like a 30-minute
Yeah.
video.
That's
Um,
So
funny.
I eat so many chili dogs. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Chili
comprised-
dogs are not that
yeah.
hot though.
The whole size of the emerald is just chili size.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a dog.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
glizzy. It's a full-on glizzy.
Sonic Glizzy.
That's
Oh,
canon.
no.
That's canon.
Hey,
That's
you
gotta
guys
be
should
canon.
look up. It's a guy called Polygon Unraveled, and he does a whole thing about Sonic lore, and it's very funny.
don't
He
know
goes
if-
over all of it. It's very good.
Polygon.
It's called Polygon, and it's the Unraveled show.
We're beyond
Link it in the chat.
polygons at this point.
Yeah.
That was 64
organisms.
series. Yeah, we're in the PS5 series.
We're in the
Yeah. Yeah. We need much more satisfying.
Gliztacular.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, but check that out.
I got an Xbox Series 1 right now.
I used to have a guy, he was Series X, but
Series X, whatever.
you
whatever
combined
fuck
the
it's
two
called.
generations.
What? I don't. Why can't we just call it something different? Why do we gotta?
What do
You
you
know what I
want it to be?
Like a different number. Like why does it got to be
It's
back
one.
to the Xbox?
One.
Bro, you're the one who got the Xbox. You could have gotten a
I
PlayStation
know.
5.
Listen,
Horrible.
That has a number.
I could have, but
It's
I could
PS5
not have.
though,
Somebody
you know
gave
what
it to me, so
It's different.
Well, I can't wait till we get to the PS9 and they just call it the PSX like everyone else does and skip the
or they just call it PS1 again because they're gonna go back to it because they're fucking stupid.
They might as well just change the name.
Wow, that sounds like salt.
I had some kid today. He walked up to me, and he's like, "Ask me what I got for my birthday." And I'm like, "What you get for your birthday?" And he goes, "I got an Xbox."
Phil.
And I go, "Which one?" And he just stared at me,
It's like the
blankest
new one.
face.
You
I'm
know
thinking
what I got.
360. I'm thinking Xbox
Yeah,
One.
yeah, yeah.
He's
No,
like,
he doesn't
He
know.
doesn't even know. He doesn't even
No,
know.
'cause
But
He's
honestly, that's a weird question because
It
what
was a
kind of
weird question.
psychopath gives a child an Xbox
Yeah.
360?
Yeah. No, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I asked him. He just kind of
That would
stared
be
at me, like he didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, I'm too old. I'm too old
Okay.
for this.
Guess
These
what I got
kids,
for
you
my
have no
birthday?
idea.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
He's like, guess what I got from my uncle? Hide the finger. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh, no,
too
no, no.
far. Too
I gotta
far.
do that.
I didn't get that this year. Not this year.
All right. Let's talk about OG consoles. I'm gonna not
N64.
The Sega Dreamcast.
Okay, that's too OG. That's like grandfathers.
Yeah.
Like that's like the Elder Scrolls stuff.
Yeah, that's a lie. I was gonna say Atari's 6400.
Between Xbox 360 and PS3, what would you guys go?
PS3. It's PS3.
I've always been PlayStation, man.
360.
360 all day, every day.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
you had
360.
was
To be fair,
Jet
I
Set
had both,
Radio.
but
Can we stop
360
the nonsense?
360 was the multiplayer. You can't argue.
it.
That's where it was at if you want to play with friends.
When you talk about
100%.
toxic lobbies, it's always Xbox 360 lobbies. He's right.
But
Because it's
you
the
want
most entertaining.
you want that.
It's the most
You want
entertaining.
that. When I think of nostalgia,
Yes,
I think
yes.
of like people saying
I wish we could still have those toxic ass
just throwing
lobbies.
throwing shit at me, saying I'm like,
Yeah, telling
piece of
me that my
shit.
mom was like on her knees
yeah,
last night.
my dad's fucking me in the ass, you
I'm like
know,
13-year-old.
whatever. Like that's nostalgia for me.
Yeah,
for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
I think
miss
we should
that.
take
Like,
the
this feels
restrictions
good.
off the game chat again. You're right.
I miss being called like the worst
piece of
shit
shit.
in the world.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, the creativity of it was amazing.
You got caught.
It was.
I gotta say,
It doesn't happen anymore.
I always
Doesn't
loved,
happen anymore.
like whenever you hear a Spanish voice come on,
They're gonna get
you
mad.
always know there's going to be a vacuum, there's going to be a screaming mom, there's going to be a dog barking, there's going to be younger siblings fighting for the
Yep.
controller.
Oh my
You always
gosh.
know what's coming.
You hear
And
music
then at the
in the
end of it, you're going to
background.
hear the dad yelling and a belt come out,
That
and
was
then
me.
you know,
Yeah.
like they're about to get off.
I was the
Every time.
child of that. Yes.
That was yes. That was
Yes.
That's only mildly racist.
It's a stereotype for a reason.
You're out.
I miss that. I miss being called every worst word in the fucking book you can
The
imagine.
vocabulary was just so colorful.
It was. It was. You didn't know what you were
Yes.
gonna get. You
Yes.
you could
Oh, you
be
knew what you were
anything.
gonna get.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
get
I
something
did.
new, completely.
Most
Not
of the
specifics, but you knew what to
Most you
expect.
got the worst you could think of, but
Yeah.
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 It- There was no
But it
like
really let you know. You see, it was a Pavlovian type thing because you know
Yes.
if they're cursing at you, you're doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
very
It would. They didn't decide what, like, they didn't like deduct. They weren't Sherlock Holmes. They
Mm.
didn't like listen to what you were saying.
It's added on to.
It was
something
just
that
like
was
they
going
through
further.
what they thought were the most hurtful things.
Like that's
they
really
could.
funny.
Yeah,
But at the same
exactly.
time, it's
So
gonna hit
in
them
a
hard.
way, it wasn't really racist because they
No,
really
no.
couldn't see
It
it.
really wasn't. Yeah, they thought they just threw the most hurtful words they could at
Yes.
you.
They didn't know who was on the other side. It
No,
was
they,
just like, I'm
before
gonna
they
get
heard a word, they were just like, "What's the most offensive thing I could say?"
It's amazing.
Oh
Jesus.
gosh.
Throw that
My
out
dad
there.
owns Activision. I'm gonna get you banned.
That there's a
Not
lot of
that
that too. My dad works for Xbox. I'm gonna ban you. You know,
Wow.
it was great. It was
The
One
Modern
time
Warfare
I
kids
did
are all
so
grown
bad
up
in a
now.
Call of Duty
Video
deathmatch
chatting on
that
the
I
thing.
got a message after that said I was fucking trash and I had to delete the game.
That sounds like Halo.
yeah.
Halo is still as toxic as
Right.
that nowadays.
And Gears of War, I got a lot of messages saying like, "I hope your mom dies of cancer."
Mhm.
You know, I
Kill
am gonna
yourself.
fuck your mom in the asshole.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Oh my
Kill
gosh.
yourself. Die
Yeah,
slowly.
kill yourself. Yeah, that
Anyway,
was a lot.
to kill yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
Imagine being a girl though coming into those games. As soon as they hear a girl's voice, they
Oh
go
my
off.
goodness.
They go
Oh,
bad.
it is
Like-
Biggest tips in the
The
game.
thing is, they hear
Oh my gosh.
they hear
Low-hanging
the girl's
fruit.
voice.
just
Yeah.
the vitriol.
It's either one or the other.
It's funny, you know, they think it's either girl, but most of the time they assume it's like a 14-year-old boy that has his balls hasn't dropped yet. They're like,
yeah.
oh,
They throw that out
fucking
there.
scared.
they're like,
it's a boy.
Weaker.
It's a boy.
It's not a boy. It's not a
It
boy.
cannot be a girl. That's not possible in my realm of
They don't
Girls don't
possibilities.
exist
Girls
on the
don't play
internet.
games.
Girls don't
Uh,
exist on the internet.
Let your balls drop first, boy. You know? Yeah.
What do you say, like fucking God of War? Let
Yeah.
your
Well, you know
boys-
what they say.
balls drop, boy.
Oh,
You
I
never
can't wait
know
till God of
anymore.
War 2. I mean,
I
God of
try,
War 2.
I try to identify as a girl when I play. It doesn't work when I'm in swimming
Wait,
competitions.
Aaron's right
Yeah.
though. You never know. Have you guys seen the clips from Omega where like two guys run into each other? They're both dressed up as girls,
Yes.
walking like girls.
Yes.
And they're
on
like,
Omegle.
Shit, bro. Like they notice it. They're like,
Yeah, he was like,
all
you
right.
And like, what?
Should we go on Omegle right now?
No.
Oh my
no.
god.
No.
People,
Just
Six
dicks
people.
everywhere.
Yeah, it would
Just
be dicks. Yeah,
yeah, we'll get banned immediately.
that would be
And
worse.
that's if you're lucky, because
Immediately.
there's worse things you could see.
There is,
Trust me.
yeah.
There's worse things than dicks.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's worse than
There's
a
a lot.
dick,
There's
dude?
a lot
I
really
worse.
don't want to see a dick.
I can't imagine anything worse than a dick.
Just
You are
I
such
just
a
see
man.
like gouged eyeballs.
The rate is an arrow over here, Trenton.
It's just like
I don't even want to know
Worse than a dick.
anything worse than a dick. I
just
don't know.
catches you off guard. Dicks are inside the Chaos Emerald.
Dicks.
That's in the Chaos Emerald.
Chili dogs are
That's
dicks.
why it's shaped like that.
Yeah.
Omegle is in just Omegle's in the Chaos Emerald. Just
Oh,
100%.
sure.
It must be.
Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
Entire
for
house.
sure.
It's the red
my
one.
God.
It's the,
Sonic's dick. Yeah. Have you seen?
Ew.
Have you guys seen like?
That's in the movie, actually.
You guys have.
Wait, what?
Do you guys know what Elden Ring is? You
Joke.
know what Elden Ring is, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
It's a new
I
like
suck at it.
RPG Elden Ring.
It's too
Oh,
There's, like,
jeez.
Listen,
I'm
there's
trying so hard
an
not to
ability you get in the game that like makes you roll. Like you could just keep rolling and rolling, and you have a lightning attack.
I know what you're
People have made like Sonic characters where they
It
just
looks
fucking
so ugly.
keep rolling, or like
Oh my
Mutant
God.
Ninja Turtles. It's like it's fucking terrible.
Beautiful.
It's
It's
terrifying.
ridiculous. The
Beautiful.
builds are crazy in that game.
Listen, you know what I'm talking
so
about,
much fun.
Craig?
There's a lot
Yeah.
of different builds in
Are
it.
you looking it up, Trent?
Sonic? Yeah, I am.
I was looking it up.
Sonic Hedgehog
Elden Ring build.
Oh gosh.
Elden
It is Sonic Elden Ring.
Ring.
I'm gonna
like
go ahead and
electric.
get off, guys.
All right.
Like, congratulations
We're
on
going
1
here.
year, and hit me up with
Yeah,
the D&D
thanks,
stuff,
man.
dude.
Thank
guys,
you, sir.
it was great talking to you. See you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Bye,
man.
Garrett.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna share just real quick this Elden Ring.
Yeah, we are getting
Build
pretty
here.
deep into this episode.
Yeah,
I can't
really.
do another 4-hour Game Award episode tonight.
Are you sure?
Oh my goodness. No, I'm going to bed in like
Greg,
5
did you
minutes.
hear anything about that episode? The Game Awards lasted forever. It was basically just ads.
What?
It was just me and Trent just streamed for 4 hours
Yeah.
of the Game Awards.
Oh my gosh.
It
I'm
was,
pretty
it
sure
was
I saw
honestly,
this one.
we will never
Yeah,
do
I
that
definitely
again.
saw this one.
We will just go over the Game Awards next time. So this is the Sonic the Hedgehog build.
Yes. This is more like
You could
Blanca.
just-
Yeah, it is a very
like Blanca
lightning
from Street
Blanca.
Fighter.
Yeah.
I
Stick the thing in
love how
my
you
nose.
have to like moan before you start the move.
No, you don't.
And he
It's so
rolls.
amazing. I haven't seen this yet in the game, but
That's
I'd be,
crazy.
Is he
I'd
damaging
be
him?
terrified.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely
yeah.
damaging. You're
Oh
doing
my
damage.
It's like
God,
nonstop, dude.
It depends on the weapon that you have in your hand.
But
too.
he's got like
yeah, those gauntlets he
mace
has on are
balls. Yeah.
fucking whack. Greg, have you played Elden Ring by chance?
No, I haven't, cause no. I haven't been playing any. I haven't picked up the sticks to play video games in like a while.
Do you have a
I'm trying to stay
PS5?
focused right now.
It's the funniest looking thing.
It is, dude. He just fucking
That's
rolling.
crazy.
It's like such a dead ass
It's like-
game, and
it's-
it's just like this song.
Yeah. It's straight up like Limp Bizkit.
Oh
Look at it.
my
It's so
God.
ugly. Oh my goodness.
He's straight rolling, bro.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can't. How do you beat that? Like,
You
how-
don't. There's
you
no.
can't, dude.
There's no like defensive move.
No,
to
you
that.
just get hit by
Just
the
get
roll, bro.
fucking
You get
smacked.
fucked up. You get smacked.
I want to see him
yeah.
do that against a boss. Elden Ring bosses don't play at all.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm
But-
surprised the
no.
internet didn't bully them and make it look better like they did with the movie.
Have like
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
the
for
same
real.
cuts and everything.
Listen. I gotta redistribute some stats after this.
Oh, there's not coins. So I was at work the other day, and some guy was like jumping to grab a product, and a bunch of like change fell out of his pocket. And I go, I'll get it for you,
man.
Sonic. Yeah, he didn't like that one.
Listen, did you say that?
I did actually say that,
Oh,
and he
man.
was not a big fan of it.
Did
I
he
thought it would be funny.
He didn't. Did he understand what you said?
Yes,
He did.
I'm pretty sure.
He just did. He wasn't a fan.
I was gonna say.
either he
thought-
didn't understand
Are
it,
you
he was
sure?
happy,
Like the movie.
or
Are you sure you didn't think it was like a racist slur? Like,
Yeah, it was a white guy, so I mean,
You hedgehog.
I don't think
Who
Sonic
knows?
and Honky sound the same at all.
listen, I don't know. Who knows what thinks Sonic
Who
is?
knows?
Who calls anybody a
If
hedgehog?
I was called a hedgehog, I'd be
You
offended.
fucking hedgehog.
I'm like, all right, fine, you got me.
He's like, yeah,
Well, yeah,
I
if
got
you say it
hedge
like
funds. What are you talking about? Listen, my dad made a hedge fund for me. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you talking shit about me?
I'm sure there's people out there who identify as hedgehogs, so that's offensive.
I'm the furries.
We gotta, yeah, sorry, everybody.
I do too.
On every level but physical, I am a wolf.
Oh my god,
That's
you're a
not fair.
furry? Is that technically what that is?
Yeah.
That's why
That's
I
a
want
furry.
that. That's why I want that controller, bro. That limited edition.
Oh my
It's
god,
part of me.
What?
a furry.
Furry. We can't.
We
all
can't.
right,
We can't
gotta
go down
solve.
there. We can't.
I was
go
gonna
down
say
there.
we had to solve this podcast at this point. You're a furry?
No,
No, we can't go down that.
I can't.
I'm
I
not doing
cannot-
this on the
I
1
All
year.
right,
no.
you guys. I'm
I
gonna
cannot be a
take off.
furry.
Wait, hold
I
up, hold up.
can't.
I have a question for.
I
We're gonna go
can't.
one by one here. I'm gonna start with Trenton. If you were a furry, what would your persona be? What animal would you pick?
Said persona, just a furry.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I got a wolf tattoo.
I love it.
so,
Abe, if you were a furry,
A panda.
that's what I'm talking about.
Got a panda.
All right, Aaron. Wait,
That's
this
a
is
tough
hard.
question.
Either way, they're going to be offended. I can't have
It's
the black guy
fair.
go last, and I can't have the woman go last. So both of you just go at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Listen.
Oh,
Eric, go
eagle.
ahead.
An eagle.
I just feel like
That's
any answer
patriotic.
is going to be
I
the wrong
respect that.
answer.
Hey, but
No,
no,
I'm
there's
gonna
no
change
wrong answers here. I'm just curious.
White
A
bear.
part of me wants
hawk.
to say a wolf
Polar
too.
bear. A what?
A wolf.
A wolf. Oh,
That is such a left field question. I have never even
Okay.
wolfies.
thought of my persona.
Yeah, that was like I never thought of
I
it.
Asking
think I'd go
the,
honey
the
badger.
deep questions.
A leopard.
Where's Nick, by the way?
I don't know.
honey
He never
badger?
texted me. He could still be at work.
Who was at work?
He is doing a reset in another city at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I didn't see him over
I
there.
don't want to dox him, bro.
Somebody's gonna go to Gainesville and fucking
Get him right
fuck him
now.
up right now.
Greg, I got you got an answer for us?
You already said eagle.
Oh, he said eagle.
Yeah, he's a fucking patriotic.
That's patriotic, dude. Yeah, respect.
Yeah, Greg.
This
Really,
guy's
America.
really holding it down.
he's respected.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this guy from Germany was visiting, and he said, I literally saw a bald eagle fly down and pick a mouse up and take it away. And he's like, now I really feel like I'm in America.
That's
You're
like
not
one
really
of
in
the luckiest
America
things.
until you go to like McDonald's or something.
You better.
But that's
more
everywhere.
American
That's
than
I'll tell you what.
everywhere.
Well, no, McDonald's America is way different than like European McDonald's. And I've been to
The
both. So I
sizes are
can-
different, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Explain.
It is.
So they will only offer you such a large size in Europe. They
Yeah.
won't give you like we don't do supersize me here anymore, but
Mhm.
they don't even give you as large a portions as they do here still today.
Yes.
So like a 10 nugget is like a 6 nugget there pretty much.
That makes sense.
They cut back a lot. You know?
Mhm. And they have a
Europe loves
restriction
their
on how much
citizens,
soda you
kind
can
of.
get as well.
They have really small cups.
So, and it kind of baffles me, but at the same time, I see it because America is
smart.
pretty high up on the obesity chart.
Yeah, we're pretty fat.
But it's kind of hard for me to say that they should control what people eat at the same time. Both ways I
you
can see
have
the
to
argument.
control
choose it.
what
If you
people
wanna
eat
choose it,
at
do it.
one, in some instance.
What?
A number 9, another number 9.
Oh, and also they have healthier
And
options.
number
there, too.
9 with
They-
Coke.
Can
They
I
have
get
much
the
larger
unlimited
menu.
nuggets?
Unlimited. Can I get the
Is that
4-pound bucket of chicken nuggets, please?
Please.
with extra
You
grease.
said please, they got to do it.
Yeah, give them
You
unlimited
have to.
nuggets.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
given.
Yeah, you walk into
They're already
the
begging. They're begging you.
walk into the English
Yeah.
McDonald's. I have multiple personality disorder, and there's actually 4 of me, so I would like to order 4 6-piece nuggets.
I identify as for males.
I
even though I'm a
identify as
female.
4 men.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
swim a
geez.
marathon. So just so you know.
Just walk back in a different outfit.
This is my
every
carb
5
overload
minutes.
before I go race.
Yeah. You swim one
Go,
marathon
come back as your persona.
as a 4. Facts.
What's this honey badger doing in the McDonald's?
No. Get that motherfucker out of here. You're in costume
You'll
and
never know.
everything.
You just start Sonic rolling into the
to the counter.
yeah.
And it just starts breaking tiles,
Knocking
start
people
flying
over.
off. Yeah. And then they're gonna serve.
Listen, I'm here for the Chaos Emeralds. Please.
None of us picked kangaroo for our persona, and our mascot.
Who would want to be a kangaroo?
Is it a kangaroo?
I mean, personally
Kangaroo,
speaking,
This is in the
Jack's
realm of we're
perfect
talking
for
about
you.
first
Yeah, it
services.
is.
Wallaby, kangaroo. I said
Yeah.
kangaroo. When
Wallaby's pretty dope though.
our mascot is actually technically transgender because
Yeah.
only female kangaroos have pouches, and I didn't
That's
know
true.
that until after I got the logo.
But I mean,
So
that
now,
guy, it could be a guy identifying just to put the beers in the pouch.
exactly my point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why a woman wouldn't want to have beers?
yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
gross.
saying.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
maybe
It's an
We don't know.
artificial
Tread lightly.
pouch.
We don't know at this
I
point.
know some women that like beers back. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
We can't identify. It could be Four Locos at this point.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'd rather.
It
not
could be
know
like
them.
'90s like back in the day Four Locos that
Oh
just
my-
get you
The
fucking
deadly
rolling.
stuff.
Shit that just fucks you up. You get one and you're like done for the day.
Greg, have you had a Four Loco?
Yes.
Reluctantly, like
Yes.
Yeah.
Old
No,
school
there was, there was one time
with
I
the
had a Four Loko.
caffeine.
I had it.
Yeah,
He's like, it was
oh
a
my
dark,
goodness, we were in
stormy
Daytona,
night.
and we were in Daytona, and I was like, "Listen,
it will ruin your day.
listen.
It will.
If I
Yeah.
get drunk, do not give me any Four Loko.
Yeah.
to that because I knew already. I knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. One
Definitely blacked out
original
that
for
night. A couple
local
times.
is enough to like derail the whole night.
I don't think I've ever had one.
The night's over.
yeah,
You don't
good
need
for
it. You're
you.
not missing
Get on the
anything.
show.
So-
Sean.
Well, you are
Yeah.
missing something.
Yeah.
It's a
You
good
don't
thing
want
to
to.
miss out on.
Peer
Greg,
pressure.
when was the Four Loko when you had it? How long ago was this?
Yeah. When was it?
It makes a difference. It really does.
It does. It really
Around
does.
2013?
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah.
that was the upgraded,
You were. Yeah. You were in.
the updated version.
Yeah. Yeah.
So back, I think it
Out of
was
beta.
2005.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, yeah.
and before they
2005.
were like,
I was not even of legal age to drink.
Yeah. I remember I took one and we went to Po-Bunk Bar out in the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
They were, yeah, Po-Bunk, but they whatever. They were doing karaoke, and I'm not a karaoke guy, and I remember drinking it.
And then
I had one for
When I
myself.
became a
My
karaoke
cousin-
guy.
My cousin,
and that's when he sang Deep Throat.
my cousin actually, Summer, had got one, and she took a sip. She's like, "This is fucking horrible."
Yeah.
So I drank hers as well.
Oh god.
And I was probably, I don't even know if I was legal at that point. I might have been. We'll say for,
sure,
for the
yes,
story,
he
I was
he
legal.
yes.
I was legal. But at the time, I remember I was like, not like even at the time, I was like, "Fuck, I'm too fucked up to do anything. I'm at this bar
Except sing.
That's a
in the
good feeling.
country.
Yeah.
I don't
Except
karaoke. I don't do this shit. But I'm like, I cannot even stand up to walk to the stage because I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
But I did it. And it was
He was like,
yeah,
"Help me."
experience.
those old Four Locos were like one Four Loco would be enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
That
That's how you
would
save money, though.
kill you.
Me
That's how
and,
you
me
save
and
money.
Kill
That's
you,
exactly. That's exactly.
I
what
don't
it
know
was.
if you
Yeah.
guys have seen
Goodness
this. I know
gracious.
Trenton has because he was here, but me and Abe shotgun Four Locos on the podcast one time.
Yeah,
That was never,
yeah.
ever, ever, ever,
That
ever
is a
again.
bad.
That was horrible.
Yeah,
I can say
I
the
like
least.
going to the gym and drinking water.
yeah.
Anyways, the difference now and then is those Four Locos back then, they had an absurd amount of malt liquor in it
They
on
did. Yeah,
top of caffeine.
caffeine. Yeah,
Now they've
Oh,
taken the
gosh.
caffeine out completely
Yeah,
and they've
yeah.
reduced the malt liquor.
yeah. People,
So they're not as deadly.
people used to die in colleges
Yeah,
because they
just
would.
pass out. And
Yeah,
die.
they pass out, and the caffeine would be like their heart would be like they pass
Overpumping.
out, and then it'd be
How are they still in business after
Okay.
that?
They just
This is
adjust.
capitalism. This is America, baby.
yeah, exactly.
Anything
They just
possible.
changed
They won the lawsuits and they changed the formula.
You know,
They
a
changed the
six nugget or a
recipe.
10
Yeah.
nugget. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
All you gotta do is say you're sorry.
They changed it to 6 nuggets.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
What's a couple dead kids?
exactly. I mean, there's a lot of
It's crazy, man.
instances like that.
Now it's like you gotta order it separately. You gotta get like the fucking
Red Bull.
Jaeger bomb with
Oof.
the fucking Red Bull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
two separate
gosh.
products.
I've had
I like
Jaeger
Jaeger
bombs
bombs.
before. They're
Pretty
okay.
nice.
Yeah,
They taste really
Oh,
good.
this is
I don't know how they do on my
making me
body,
wanna
but they
burp.
taste
yeah,
good.
yeah. They can't.
This
It's two
is
different
going-
things.
When was the last time you drank, Greg? How long ago?
I know I had
I'm
something
so proud of you.
this year, but it's like me sipping it because I only get things that like taste good.
Okay, I got
Like,
you.
I'm not trying to get anywhere. I like being sober.
My,
Yeah.
I
I
love
respect
being
that. I
sober.
respect that.
I try a lot of
I
craft
respect
beers
that too.
now. So
Yeah.
whenever I
Yes.
do a craft beer, like a dark beer, I just sip on
Hey,
it.
we have that voodoo you brought over in the
Ooh.
fridge.
I don't think we're doing that tonight. We're already at
Voodoo.
151 right now. We'll do it next week. Speaking of which, I think we're good to shut her down. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I was about to say, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
it's almost 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
This is past my
we can
bedtime.
wrap it. Yeah.
Understood. Go drink your water
I
and work
just
out.
got here.
I will.
Yeah.
I mean,
Should have requested the night off, Aaron. I'm sorry.
I just got
I had it on my calendar and everything. That was y'all's anniversary. How did I
Damn.
forget?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I really didn't. I didn't.
But we didn't know till last week. So
yeah, found out yesterday. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Thank you for bringing the sex appeal to the show, Greg, by coming on. Show us. I will do so next week. In
No.
accordance.
I'm gonna give it for you.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for a dad joke? I think Greg's here for it.
Sure.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Serious.
Congratulations.
Dad, he's doing. He's
Uh,
giving you a dad joke.
My dad joke for the end of the episode, Greg.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
It has to be a good one.
I'm going to
So,
log off
um,
as soon as the punchline comes.
Yeah, that's right.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
Hit me. Did it cut out?
What?
Look at
Did it cut out
him.
on the punchline?
That was really good.
I didn't hear. I didn't.
That was amazing.
Should I tell the
I didn't
guests
hear it.
didn't hear it?
No.
I didn't hear it.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Good night, everybody. That's a wrap
Thank you
on
guys
the
for
year.
coming on. Thank you for the whole year of
Thank
support.
you, everyone.
You've
Oh,
been
wow.
listening
I
to
am
Mind
going to
Hops.
sleep
It took me
horrible
a
because
second
of that
Like,
joke.
rate, and review, and we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, follow us on Twitter at Mind Hops. From there, you can get updates and submit questions for upcoming shows. Thank you for listening, and get updates and submit questions for upcoming
What just
shows.
happened?
Thank you for listening, and see you next time.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.